What's up, people? Another episode of Real Ball Talk. Let's Talk Football series. We know what we're debating today. Should be a good topic. Hopefully, you'll all enjoy it. As you come in, please do make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new, subscribe. But without further ado, let me introduce the mandem. First of all, Jalil, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Got some making up to do. As long as none of my players get disrespected today, it's going to be a good show.
Say no more. So we don't know who those players are, so boy, we'll have to find out. Innit? There's no Hazard repeats this week. But listen, and obviously, special guest today, our boy Sharp in the building, aka I've seen Kaka as well. How you doing, bro?
I'm very well, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated for having me on here, guys. It feels different to be I'm always in the comment section. Now to be up here in the panel, it actually feels quite good. So
yeah, man. We're very happy to have you on, and obviously, like we kind of spoke about it briefly. If the people in the comments try to put pressure on you, just hold firm in it. Like Ed might come at you, innit? Ed might come at you. So listen, we know what Ed's still. Geez, big up the Opinionated Gooner, bro. Hope you're blessed. We're gonna be doing a show with the Opinionated Gooner, so make sure to go and subscribe to his channel. Doing big things. Let me add. Jeez, what are you saying, Lamps? You back, yeah?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm back now. You know what I'm saying? Putting on some E45 right now.
Yeah. Nah, say no more. Wi-Fi's been clearing us, so people, sorry we're late. But obviously, you guys have already seen Lamps on the show before. See, KD saying, yeah, top quality replacement because Rash tried to be tweaking last week. Hey, Rash is supposed to be here. So don't worry, it's not a replacement.
Where is Rash?
He's on his way. And he's just getting held up, but he's on his way. Ben saying, big up Ben. I know Jalil's gonna back my guy Paul Scholes, so I'm sorted, bro. Jalil's gonna back him. Whether we're all gonna back him, I don't know. Different story, innit? But listen, people, already 10 of you in here, much appreciated. Let's get those likes up. Let's just get it cracking. So let me share my screen. So people, we know how this works. We have a whole bunch of players on here. This is actually one of the strongest lists we've had. And you know what it is? There's 5 tiers. There's Hall of Fame, there's Legend, there's World Class, there's Great, and there should not be on this list. Disclaimer, by being on that bottom list, it's not an insult. It just means you weren't quite at the level for this list. Hopefully there won't be too many today, but we always say that, and a few man always end up putting that list. But without further ado, let's start off. The first man up is Bastian Schweinsteiger. We all know about him. The very, very great career he's had. It's actually funny because he started right at the beginning as a left winger. I remember seeing him in 2006 World Cup playing on the left, but slowly transitioned into a centre midfielder. And he had a great career. Won treble with Bayern Munich, countless titles, World Cup for Germany in 2014, and he was a big part of that, especially in the final. He really led his team from the central midfield area. And he had a great career. Obviously, he went to United towards the end. It didn't work out. Obviously, Mourinho slightly shagged him as well. But Mourinho does that to a lot of players. But yeah, he's top servant, great player. So let me come to you first with this one, Sharp. Bastian Schweinsteiger, where do you put him, bro?
Respectfully for me, I'm going to put him in World Class.
Yeah?
Yeah. It would be disrespectful to put him anywhere below that. I think he's had such a great career at Bayern Munich. Obviously, that he played a monumental part in 2014 World Cup as well. And he's been the top servant to the club. So I think anywhere less than that will be a bit. And he was a key player. He wasn't just any guy in the team. He was always a key member of whatever side he was in. So I think World Class is quite respectable.
No more. Gillo, what are you saying, bro? We've lost Lamps for a sec.
Yeah, no, man, I couldn't agree any more. Sharp, to be fair. I think World Class is fair. I'm just trying to think. Does he warrant Legend? How many World Cups has he got?
Just the one.
One.
Okay,
one.
Just the one. Any player of the years? Any
not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that he was in Germany for so long. Like he was their main for so long.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sharp and go world class with him then, man. 100% world class. We can't disrespect him in any way and put him great for what he's done. He's pivotal to what he's done. So I'm not gonna go there. But I've got to agree with Sharp on this, man. World class for me.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really disagree with that. I feel like he was a very, very good central midfielder, and he also had the leadership aspects as well. And I think both Bayern Munich and Germany will tell you it would have been difficult for them to win those stuff without Schweinsteiger. So he definitely played a part. He definitely wasn't no scrub that was carried. So yeah, man, I kind of agree, but obviously I see that Lamps is back in. So Lamps, what are you saying, bro? Schweinsteiger.
Apologies, man. My internet disconnected. But who are we on? Schweinsteiger.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's gonna be disrespectful and put him in great. But I realize, man, he is above that. He has achieved a lot in his career, and I think for a while when he was playing anyway, he was one of Germany's most reliable midfielders. So I'm gonna put him down as world class. I don't think I can give him legendary status, even though some can argue. But I'm gonna give him world class.
Why was you going great though? What was making you think great before that?
You know what it is? His style of play, nothing ever
stood out.
Yeah, nothing ever stood out. He did the basics really well. So all right. So for example, he's kind of like a Busquets, as in they do their role really, really well, and nothing really stands out to you. I would say.
Should I leave this chat now?
Wait. You would say Busquets is better?
Please do not start Busquets. Please.
Yo,
what would you say? What would you say? Busquets is worse.
Busquets is the greatest holding midfielder to play football.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
That's a bit wild.
I'm not sure about that.
That's a bit wild. You got me thinking now. Shit.
But you know what?
With my chest, I won't even hold back. Busquets is the greatest.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that comment. Still,
you know what I will say? Yeah, Busquets gets mad disrespected.
Yeah,
mad disrespected.
You know what?
If you don't rate Busquets, I don't think you appreciate football enough.
No, Busquets is good, but he's not the greatest holding midfielder. No way. I'm not giving it to him. No.
Yes. You know what? It's lovely to see that Sharps had my Hazard moment already from last week.
Nah, man.
Him still. It's good.
Listen. Hazard. I was thinking about that.
Hey, don't talk about Hazard. Hey, no Hazard talk today.
No, I'm just gonna say.
You know where you are, Hazard. No Hazard talk today. Let's keep it moving.
I'm just gonna say. I do think everyone was a bit harsh with him. To be fair, looking back at him, I do think they're a bit harsh with Hazard. But I think with Schweinsteiger, yeah, man, I will give him world class. I just won't say legend. I can't say legend. Not with him, no.
Cool. All right, let's see what the people are saying. We've all agreed on world class, so let's see what your man are saying. KD saying that should not be on this list. Wow, that's mad.
No, he's talking about Dembele. He's talking about Dembele. He wasn't talking about.
Okay, cool. Okay, say no more. Yeah. Jeez, we got Shawn Michaels in the building. What a name. What we saying? I was saying big on my boy Sharp. Opinionated Junior saying world class. Jab saying Jalil, my brother. Otis saying big up Otis saying world class. Therefore world class. Agree, world class. Okay. Yeah, unsung hero at Bayern and Germany. Arsenal Adam saying he played a part, but he's not world class, bro. Fair enough. So you'd put him in great, Adam, yeah? This Busquets, LOL, is this crack? What don't you like about what's crack, bro? The fact that he said he's the best DM ever, or the fact that Lamps compared him to Schweinsteiger?
I'm pretty sure it's the best DM ever comment.
Busquets
he's definitely up there.
Busquets gets disrespected, man. Busquets
gets mad disrespected.
So what? We're saying Busquets is better than a Vieira.
Vieira's not DM though. That's why
Vieira's box to box. But Makelele and all of them other guys, Busquets is way better than them.
Busquets is better than Makelele.
All of them. Way better than all of them. Wherever you want to bring me, he's better than all of them.
Nah, man. You know,
Busquets is good. LOL, man's acting like he's John Fleck. Man, like John Fleck.
The Busquets is a good debate, though. The Busquets one's a good debate. Oh, I can see it.
Adam's harsh, though. He's even saying Lahm's great, not world class. Man, like Lahm, you know.
No, Lahm is legend.
Lahm's legend still.
Lahm's
legend on the right.
And if they were to add him to Hall of Fame, I'm not arguing. Not with Lahm.
They're saying Lamb's compared him to Schweinsteiger, which is mad. I heard 2 crazy statements already, to be fair. Hey, it's a chill pill, G. The show's just started, but listen, we keep it moving. Everyone agrees on Schweinsteiger. He goes into world class.
Yeah,
so that was an easy start. Next up, Michael Ballack. Now a real icon. I think he played for Bayern Munich for a long time. I know he led them to a Champions League final in 2001 or 2, the one where Zidane scored that crazy winner. In that team I think that team had Lucio and them, man. So that was a good Bayer Leverkusen team. And yeah, he was a top player throughout. Obviously, he didn't win anything for Germany. He was part of the generation just before that made it to the World Cup final in 2002. And then he went to Chelsea, I believe, in 2007. And he was actually decent for Chelsea. I actually thought he was good at Chelsea. Especially at a time when he was really, really stepping up, when they almost won the league in 2008. Now, I personally love Ballack as a player, but curious to know what you guys think. So, Lamps, I'll come to you first with this one. Michael Ballack, where would you put him?
Ballack is another guy, very reliable midfielder for Germany, very reliable midfielder for his clubs. But you know what? I'm going to have to put him on the same level as Schweinsteiger. I don't think I'm going to put him above world class. I don't think he was a legend. He doesn't stand out to me as a legend. Not Schweinsteiger, man. I'm going to have to put him in world class. Because we'll see later on in the episode where I rank legend status. And I just think Schweinsteiger's not there. Ballack. See, I'm getting them confused. Same player to me. But I'm gonna put Ballack on the same level as Schweinsteiger, but he might be a little bit better, so he might be a higher tier of world class. But I'm definitely not giving him legend. Definitely not doing that.
Okay, say no more. Before I come to you, Jalil, there's a good question here from Arsenal Adam saying, what classifies a player as world class or legend, trophies or damage in big games? To be honest, Adam, it's kind of a combination of everything. So correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the way I look at it is Hall of Fame is sacred. You're going to be remembered in 30, 40, 50 years. People are still going to be ringing your name. Legend is similar, but it's like you've done everything, accomplished everything. You were leading in big games, and you've got the accolades. World class, no one can dispute your talent. You are unbelievable, but you might not quite be spoken about in the same way in 10 years' time, the same way as other man. And then great, it means in that time, you were superb, but maybe your accolades or your overall achievement doesn't quite stack up and should not be on this list. Well, boy, I don't know what happened there. So that's one of them ones. So yeah, but you know, man, Ballack, what are you saying? Lamps is going for world class.
Ballack, has he got a World Cup?
No.
Nah.
He's got Champions League, don't it?
No.
I'm going great, bruv. I'm sorry. I'm going great. For me, Schweinsteiger a level above Ballack for me. Ballack was a good player to watch, though. A very attractive player to watch. Don't get me wrong. When he came to Chelsea, kind of fizzled out a bit for me personally. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go great for this one, man. And if it gets 2-2 or whatever, we'll debate it. But I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm gonna say great.
All right, cool. Sharp.
Yeah, I echo everything Jalil said, so I'm going great as well.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think this is going to go to a tiebreaker because I'm actually going to go with great as well. I just think his lack of, you know what is Lamps? Yeah, I think his lack of, you know what is his lack of titles hinders him.
Yeah.
There's no doubt what a player Ballack was, but correct me if I'm wrong. Because he played for Leverkusen, I'm not even sure how many Bundesligas he won.
Yeah.
And I think at Chelsea, I think he won one Premier League. He was there 09-10. Yeah. So I think his accolades bring him down, unfortunately. And I think he might have to be great. I'm not gonna lie, but try and sway us.
If you were judging from actual quality on the pitch, what would you put him down as then? Because you've mentioned accolades, but if you were judging from quality on the pitch,
don't make me bring up Hazard again.
He won, and just to point out, he won 3 Bundesligas, so that's 3.
Oh, 3, yeah.
He won 3 Bundesligas for Bayern Munich, and he won a Premier League for Chelsea.
Oh yeah, forgot to play for Bayern Munich as well.
I'll say this though.
Let me check his accolades.
Look, just looking at the people down there on the bottom of the list, Ballack will 100% get pushed down. If he's in world class, he'll get pushed down to great. And I'll tell you that from experience, what we had before, he'll go down to great.
I'm pretty sure as well. He was in the FIFA World Cup All-Star team twice. Like I don't think we're not talking about an average player here. Like
hell no, he's not average. Oh hell no.
I don't think great. I don't think great. No, I don't think it's great. I don't think great. I don't think great is
his ability was world class. His ability was world class for me.
Okay.
But if I'm adding everything up together in what he's done, he's got to be great.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah, you know what? With Ballack, I'm not going to argue, but I would have him down as world class. But I won't argue that.
I understand why, but I mean, we'll see with the next few. Maybe people will tell us to bring him up in it. But let me just have a look. By the way, while I'm looking at people's comments, make sure to smash that like button, people. Much love to everyone who's tuned in. Subscribe if you're new. Let's try and get to 20 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes on the video. But anyway, big up Ed saying, yo, peeps. Ed hasn't even started yet.
Man.
Jab saying I agree with John. So that means he's saying, well, great, like we are. Otis saying World Cup 11, 2002 and 2006. Also won UEFA.
Exactly. UEFA, yeah.
Yeah, you know, those are good. Can't. All this saying world class. Opinion Guna saying great. Yeah, so you know what? I think.
Do you know what I think it is as well with Ballack? I think the problem is in England we got to experience the Ballack towards the end of his career.
He was so decent at
Chelsea. And I think that's kind of what we remember when we're judging him. We're judging him based off what we recall seeing when he was playing for Chelsea. Well, I think if we take into consideration what we were seeing before that, there's no way he's going to be on great. But you know what? Let's keep him on great for now. I'm pretty sure later on in this conversation, later on in this show, he'll probably slide up when we're judging other players.
Yeah, that's correct, man. You know, but you know, with that, I think we all need to remember one thing as well. We need to think about them in their prime. I'm trying not to think about him at Chelsea, to be fair. I'm trying to think about it, you know, internationally and what he's done in the Bundesliga. I know he's won 3. That's not easy to go by. Do you know what I mean? That's difficult in itself. So yeah, I'm going by prime. But well, at the end of the day, great is still great, man. He's a great player, you know. So
you know what? Throw this up here. Big up Jamie for this. Said Ballack won the Bundesliga. I don't know how to pronounce this team's name. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Big up Jamie, bro.
No way. Big up Jamie still. Big up. I don't even know how to say that team's name, but was he like a bench player? Was he a big part of it? Like, because if he was a big part of it, maybe then that's enough to make him world class. But we'll come back on Ballack. For now, wasn't great, isn't it? For now. All right, next up, Luka Modric. Hey, this guy, man. Hey, boy, no disrespect on this one, please, guys. Boy, Modric started off at Spurs. Another one that when he came to Spurs, he actually started off playing on the wing, and then I think it was in 2009, 2010. That he got put into the middle, and the rest was history. He started balling out, went to Madrid in 2012, didn't actually play the first half of that season, And then I think it was a quarter-final tie against Man United in 2013 when Nani was sent off, where he came on at Old Trafford second half, done a madness, scored, and from there he's been a mainstay in the Real Madrid team that won 4 out of 5 Champions Leagues, a couple of La Ligas, Copa del Rey's, led Croatia to a World Cup final in 2018, has a Ballon d'Or to his record. As fraudulent as some people may say that is, he's still got that Ballon d'Or on his name. And he's just a top player. He's 35 now. He's still playing well. Luka Modric, man, what's there to be said about him? Jalil, man, what are you saying about Luka?
Legend.
Okay.
Legend. I mean, just a few things on that. Comparing them to the two players there, way above. As you said, led his national team and 4 out of 5 Champions League a joke. But if you look at the playing style and ability, forget all the trophies because he's done it all. Do you know what I mean? Other than obviously internationally, but he's done it all. You put it all aside, ability-wise, there's not many touching him, you know. This guy can do everything, fam. And this is me speaking about a former Tottenham player. You know?
Yeah.
He deserves to be a legend, 110%.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sharp's frozen at the moment. I think it's reloaded. So while Sharp, you back?
He's
Sharp,
back.
what are you saying?
I agree with Jalil. I have to put him in legend. Everything this guy's accomplished, I just can't. I can't disregard him at all. So for me, respectfully, he has to go into legend.
Yeah, yeah. And Lamps?
Again, I'm gonna put him in world class. And I'm gonna give an argument for why I'm gonna put him in world class.
Okay.
And Jalil could probably back this one up. So last week, we didn't want to give Bale the world class crown because we said he didn't win anything at Tottenham and then he ran off to Real Madrid. I think we have to look at Modric at Tottenham. He didn't really do anything for Tottenham as a football team. He didn't win anything for Tottenham that I can recall. He didn't make Tottenham an outstanding team. Yeah, he didn't make Tottenham an outstanding team. And then he moves to Real Madrid, where, of course, he's playing with Ronaldo and all these great players. And he starts to win things then. So I'm not going to give him a legendary status because of that. Yeah. I'm going to give you world class for that. Now, the World Cup achievement, getting his team to the final, that's a very, very good achievement. I don't want to take that away from him. But I think we need to remember as well, it wasn't just him that was great in that Croatia team. I think Croatia played out of their skin that year. I think Lovren had one of the greatest years that I can recall him ever having. Like, he was calling himself the best centre back in the world. Like Lovren,
he's on crack, fam.
No, but that season, that year, Lovren was mad. And then another thing, when it comes to the Ballon d'Or that Modric won, listen, Salah got robbed. Like, we have to we have to say what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna put him in world class. But listen, I'm not gonna argue if someone's saying he's a legend because he's definitely better than Schweinsteiger and Ballack. I can say that.
You know what? Yeah, sorry. You made a very good point, about the Bell thing and everything you said about Bell. Spurs, he had a good run. They both had a good run. Everything I'll back you and all of that because I tried to get Bell legend. But the only thing that comes to my mind that makes me think, boom, Bell maybe I'd have a strong enough argument is the Ballon d'Or, mate. He beat Messi and Ronaldo to a Ballon d'Or. That's saying something. Midfielders don't normally get that. It's always the strikers. So I'll put the Ballon d'Or makes you a legend. How could you win a Ballon d'Or and not be a legend?
And for me,
I think if you ask the majority of people, should he have won a Ballon d'Or that year, they would have said no. I think that Ballon d'Or was a bit rigged. I think because if we were going to go by performance, it should have been Salah because he breaks the world. He breaks a Premier League record in terms of goals, and also in the Champions League, he was one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League. I don't think Modric necessarily deserved to win it. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Personally, I'm not gonna count that Ballon d'Or. One thing I will say is Gareth Bale scored 2 goals in that final that knocked Liverpool out. And one of the goals was a world-class goal that you'll probably never see in a cup final again. Yeah. But, I mean, last week we were acting like Gareth Bale was great. You know what I'm saying? But this is a guy that was doing it in finals. And let's be honest, what Gareth Bale was doing for Tottenham was greater than what Modric was doing for Tottenham. Gareth Bale took Tottenham to a whole new, like in terms of performance, especially in the Champions Leagues, we can pick out performances like the performance against Inter Milan. One of the greatest individual performances I've seen.
You're judging it because he scored goals.
Yeah.
Midfielders don't get goals. Two different positions, you know.
No, it's not. No, it's not necessarily just because of goals. It's because I don't like Modric only started winning things with Real Madrid. Like I don't like. I have to judge him. I have to judge him based off what he's done for Tottenham as well. I can't just take into consideration his record for Real Madrid.
Salah's only done it with Liverpool.
Say that again.
Salah's only done it with Liverpool, though.
But then my argument, but no, it's not the same because my argument will be this: before Salah joined Liverpool, we did not win the league in 30 years, right? Or 30 years, 20-something years.
You can't bring the history into it, bro.
We have to take into consideration because Modric did not join a Liverpool side. He joined Real Madrid. We're talking one of the best teams in the world, if not, some people could argue the best team in the world. Or
yeah, but
around
the Champions League in 11 years, isn't it?
They hadn't won the Champions League. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure.
They hadn't won it since 2002 since Zidane scored it.
See that I'm not too sure about. But one thing I can,
and you know the only difference I would say is that Modric was from 2012 was a guaranteed starter throughout. When Bale scored those 2 goals against Liverpool, did he not come off the bench? That's because in the whole run up to that final, he was on the bench. That's why after the game, he came out and did that interview where he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be staying." That made them pick between him and Ronaldo. Ronaldo ended up bouncing, and then Bale now 3 games into the following season talking about, "Oh, we're better now without Ronaldo," and then a few games after that, Bale's on the bench, and now 2 years later, he still ain't done anything. So listen, like for me, Modric was consistent from 2013 to even now. He's still balling out in central midfield. So
really, I mean, look at Real Madrid now aren't doing too well.
Yeah, they're not doing too well, but it's not like he's bad. He's still for the age he is, he's still playing well.
Nah, man, I ain't giving. Nah, he's better than Schweinsteiger, he's better than Ballack, but I'm gonna judge him the same way you guys judge Gareth Bale. I know you're saying Gareth Bale wasn't starting, but I'm gonna judge him the same way, man. I have to.
You know what? The thing is, it's fair enough because that's your opinion. But all I'm gonna say is, if he's not a legend for you, then boy, some man in this list are gonna struggle still.
We're gonna get to that because I already know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna get to that.
I've said legend, Janelle said legend, Sharp said legend, Lamb said world class. People, what are you saying? Otis saying Modric legend. Ed saying Hall of Fame, raw.
Oh, come on. Man. No, stop. No, wait, hold on.
That's a bit mad. Hussein saying legend, Modric simple, make it quick. Sorry, there's a lot of
Hall of Fame.
Catching up. Shawn Michaels saying legend. Otis saying might even say Hall of Fame. Oscar saying guaranteed world class upper tier.
Exactly. Yeah, I would say it. Hall of Fame.
Best mids ever. Hall of Fame peeps are bugging out. Big up KD.
No, definitely. 100%.
I was saying before the game versus United's first season, it was regarded as the biggest flop in Madrid history. War resurgence, Ballon d'Or winner, world class / legend. Yeah, exactly. First half of that season with Madrid, he wasn't even playing, and then boom, he came back and done a madness. Jamie's saying, why are we making it like players ran off to Madrid? LOL. They done so much dirt at Spurs. A big club like Madrid wanted them. I've never heard of a man making it bad things going to Madrid. Fair point. Slightly fair. Hey,
we didn't say that about Bell last week, so let's keep the same energy.
Modric's been better than
Jalil did, but no one said the same thing. So we have to be consistent here.
Who's been better, Modric or Bell? Sharp, who's been better, Modric or Bell?
For Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Modric.
Exactly.
Okay, no, but the statement was...
What are you saying? Jalil, what are you saying?
No. That wasn't the statement.
Who's been better, Modric or Bell for Madrid?
Well, Modric, I'm not going to sit here and chat shit. I rate Bell highly.
But that was not the statement, though. The statement was guys are acting like he wasn't doing anything for Tottenham, and moving to Madrid is a bad thing. But then last week we were saying Bell ran off to Madrid, and then all of a sudden started to win things. But with Modric,
Tottenham.
Say that again.
You're making it out like he was shit at Tottenham.
Yeah, he was.
But then But then Bell wasn't bad at Tottenham as well, though. And this was the same argument last week. So I'm just being consistent.
I hear you, but for me, Modric is better than Bell. That's where it kind of comes down to at the end of the day. For his position.
Yeah, you could argue that, yeah.
But listen, we'll keep it up. There's so many men on this list. Ed saying no one cares for Suara. Otis saying everyone is entitled to their wrong opinion. Gap 191, big up pro saying Modric is a legend, Ballon d'Or winner, multiple Champions League and a quality player. Arsenal Adam saying he's been putting in work for years, bro. He was vital in that team, defo legend. So yeah, even Adam putting aside the Tottenham rivalry. So listen, Lamps, you've been slightly outweighed in this one, but to be fair,
I'm not. As I said, legend.
I'm not gonna lie.
As I said, legend status for Modric. I'm not going to argue against it. But I would personally put him.
Good argument, though. Good argument.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, people, make sure you keep smashing that like button, please. And if you're new, subscribe. All right. I'm saying let's make the next couple a bit quick because there's still a lot of juicy ones left. So next up,
get him off the list, man. Get him off the list.
Whoa.
Cambiasso, get him off the list.
Whoa.
Get him off. No.
Whoa.
No. I'm not buying it, man. I ain't buying no Cambiasso. Get him out of here. Get him out.
Like, you didn't even give me time to give my intro, bro.
Introduce him.
Every player deserves an intro, bro. Come on. All right, listen. Cambiasso, yeah. Boy, he won. You put me off now. He won the treble. He won the treble with Inter Milan in 2010. Key part of that midfield. Very good player for Argentina. Obviously, Argentina have always been flopping for years, apart from the 2014 World Cup final. But I don't think he was part of that team. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he was. No. He even went to Leicester, I think, for one season, 2014-15. And he was actually all right for them to help them stay up. So, but yeah, you know what? Cambiasso had a very consistent career, very good cultured left foot, combative in the middle. He's got good accolades, obviously multiple Serie A titles, Champions League. So, boy, we already know what Lamps thinks. So, Jalil, what are you saying, bro? Cambiasso, make it quick.
Yeah, so I'll make it quick. I would have put him in. It was in between two, and it shouldn't be on the list. It was in between world class and great, just because of the achievements he's done. And growing up again, we're watching midfielders. We're looking at midfield and who's the one who's attractive to watch and everything. All in all, battle Lamps too much, I would go great. So we can do battle that. Because if I say world class, Lamps will go for my neck.
Sharp, what are you saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I was hovering between shouldn't be on this list and great, but I think I'm edging more towards great. So I think I might just put him in great.
You know what? I think as I was hearing you guys speak, I kind of thought Cambiasso or Ballack, and I said, you know what? Ballack's kind of clear of Cambiasso. So I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go with Lamps on this one. I think he shouldn't be on this list still.
Put it to the comments.
So audience, it's up to you still. We got 2-2 tie here. Hey, Cambiasso still, you did your thing in your career still. Like, you're better than Xhaka still.
Oh my days,
bro. I just have Cambiasso, great. So that's 1 for Cambiasso, great. 2, 3, great. All right. Yeah, all this, we're coming back to that.
But you see what I'm talking about now, though. You see what I'm talking
about.
Back to, I'm gonna get to what
great. Get him out of here.
Exactly.
If I hear anyone say Cambiasso is better than Carrick, I'm done. We didn't even go to Carrick, bro. He's saying Jab's saying great. Ballack should move up.
You see what I'm talking about?
It's only one person saying that.
No, do you guys have any performances? Big up Yenny saying, do you guys have any memories of top Cambiasso performances? I'm interested to know. Being a flat honestly, I don't. Can you guys give me one?
Yeah. Against AC.
They play each other every year, though. That's what year? What year against AC Milan?
Can I Google? Can I go on my phone?
Hey, bro. To be honest, it's probably not even worth it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Still, Cambiasso's going in great. The people have spoken, so he's going in great. So
And by the way, just to
now I
point out,
kind of have a problem with the Ballack thing, but it's cool. We'll get back to Ballack, innit?
just to point out,
Only one person.
just to point out, I would have put Cambiasso in great, but because of the Ballack thing, and I know he's levels below him, I have to add him to should not be on this list. That's the only reason why I've said that.
Essien would have helped Ballack great.
I don't know, man. I don't know who did that. I wish I could tell you, man.
I did.
Hey, Ed's gonna groom it. But we might change Ballack the same way we changed Zlatan. So don't worry, people. It's still early. All right, next up, Michael Carrick. Let's make this one quick. Another midfielder, in my opinion, very much disrespected. He was actually quality. Won multiple titles with Man United. Was part of the Champions League winning side in 2008. Top player, controlled the midfield. And it was good for him that he won a league title without Paul Scholes, because for a long time people had that false narrative that he was just like a little bit of a side piece to Scholes in the midfield. But after Scholes retired, Carrick did his thing. He won a damn Premier League title with Cleverly next to him, so that's almost like 2 league titles, to be honest. So yeah, man. Sharp, I'll come to you first with this one, bro. Michael Carrick, where are you putting him? Did he freeze?
As Delil will tell you, I'm a big fan of his. I'm gonna have to keep him great. Am I back?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, for me, I'll put him at great.
Okay.
I can't put him any higher than great.
Okay, say no more. Lamps?
Carrick was a solid player, very solid player. I'm gonna put him. You know what? I would put him in great, but he's better than Cambiasso. So this is the problem. So I'm gonna keep him there because I think Cambiasso is gonna get relegated real soon in this conversation. The further we go on. So, but this is one thing I will say about Carrick. I'm not too sure if Carrick was a starter for England like that.
No, England violated it.
But that's whatever the manager of England's fault was. He should have been.
But really? You think so? Who was starting?
This is the same England at one stage were playing Scholes left wing.
But who was? But just to take it back, who was starting for England in the midfield then?
England at that time were playing Lampard in the middle with Gareth Barry and had Gerrard on the left wing.
Yeah. Okay,
so that's all mad as well.
Okay. I mean, Gareth Barry was a solid player. I don't think he was better than Carrick.
Exactly.
I will say that is a bit mad. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna put Carrick in great, but I'm not gonna argue world class. But I'm gonna put him in great.
I agree.
Yeah, this was an easy one for me. I was going to go between world class and great. I'm quite surprised Sharp went for great because Sharp's a United fan as well, so there's no bias there. So it shows you something.
Sharp, innit?
I have to be honest.
You've got to be honest. So I'm gonna go with great as well. And yeah, just he was so underrated as well, quite disrespected at times as well. And people were saying the only reason why he was that good he was seen was because of Scholes, and we know how good Scholes is. But with Carrick, I thought Carrick was a baller, man. He's a baller for me. But yeah, for everything he's achieved, all the Champions Leagues and Prems, he's got to go great, man, as well.
Yeah, say no more. Not to add anything else, but I agree. For me, Carrick, great. Controlled the midfield, very, very good player. A bit underrated at times, but yeah, for me, quality player. So he goes in great. People, I'm looking at your comments to make sure we have time to speak about some of the more juicy players. The vast majority of you are saying Carrick is in great. Yeah, I'm seeing mostly great. Yeah. So it's all good. So most of you guys agree with us. So big up for that. So let's whack Carrick in great. Next up, we got Cesc Fabregas. Now, as an Arsenal fan, I'll admit, this one, I'm hoping there's no disrespect on this one.
There won't be.
Fabregas, in my opinion, is probably a better Arsenal player talent-wise than Thierry Henry. But, unfortunately, he never won anything at Arsenal apart from the FA Cup in 2005. Team protege came through at 17 as part of that invincible team. Carried Arsenal for years. Not a scrub Arsenal team. We actually had good players back then, but Unfortunately, that Arsenal team was very predicated with injuries. Persie, Eduardo da Silva, all them, man. Even Fabregas himself had a lot of hamstring strains. But he was a top player. I think he made the PFA Team of the Year a couple of times, won the Young Player of the Year. Unbelievable player, someone I looked up to. Went to Barcelona. That's when he realized the levels to this. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing starting for Arsenal than it is starting kind of start with Xavi and Iniesta. But you know what? Barcelona didn't really work out for him. And then he came back to Chelsea. Superb, especially his first season. Helped him win a league title. Helped him win 2 league titles overall. And then obviously for Spain as well, even though he wasn't always a starter, he was starting for them in the Euro 2012 when they won. And scored a header in the final, actually. We all know he set up the winning goal in the World Cup final for Iniesta in 2010.
Yeah.
He also played a part in the 2008 Euros, where I think he even scored a penalty in the shootout against Russia in the quarterfinals. So, decorated career overall. Only thing he didn't win is Champions League. So, you know what? You know, Sharp, you said there's going to be no disrespect with this one. So, please, bro, start off right.
I was hoping you went to Jalil first. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what, Jalil, gone.
Cool. Just looking at some of the stuff you said. For me, to watch, he was legendary because of what he can do. But all the achievements, he was a passenger at the end of the day for what people say and stuff. And he's a world-class player, in my opinion. If we're gonna be real, he's got to be in great, man.
Jeez,
bro, you're right.
I'm joking. I just see John. No, I just see John. I was trying to shit John. Hey, John. I
would have looked on myself, bro. That's disrespectful.
I was about to kick you off the street, right, bro.
I had to get John. Because John, me and John spoke about this yesterday.
Yeah, bro.
How could I put him down? Come on, man.
Hey, respect, you know. Thank you. Yo, hey, Lamp, go ahead, bro. I'm recovering.
Listen. You know, I was shocked because usually I value Jalil's football opinion. You know what I'm saying? Solid every week. So yeah, he must have been joking. Of course, it's only right, man. He must have been joking. You know what? I'm gonna take it up. You know, I'm gonna put Fabregas as legend.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think. Well, I know Arsenal won't ever see a midfielder like him again throughout the years to come.
You got Shaka.
Huh? You got Shaka? Nah. You know what?
I'm taking the piss, bro. Everyone knows I'm Shaka's #1 hater, so it's cool.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Nah, Fabregas for me was a legend. And the reason why I'm going to say he was a legend is because in the Premier League, you have to think about when he came into the Arsenal team and at the age he was playing in that Arsenal team. He was one of the bosses in the Arsenal team in his teens. And we need to think about the midfielders that were playing during that time in the Prem. They weren't no easy midfielders, and Fabregas held his own against all of them. And he won the 2 Euros. He won the World Cup. He didn't win the Champions League in his career. And I know it didn't work out for him in Barcelona, but still, I'm going to give him the credit he deserves. And I think there was one season, he had a crazy standout season where I might be mistaken, but he got like 18 goals.
Yeah, 2009-2010 season.
Now, remember back then, that wasn't the era of stat padding. So if you were getting those goals, you were genuinely a world-class player. I think Gerrard and Lampard were getting them kind of numbers. Yaya Toure was getting them kind of numbers. So it's only right, man. I'm going to put Fabregas as legend. I think Fabregas is above the players in the great category. He's definitely above Schweinsteiger. Modric, they can swing it out. I'm going to take Fabregas. I'm just a fan of him. But yeah, I'm going to put him on the same level. I'm going to say legend. Definitely. And you know what? Listen, man, I might even put him in Hall of Fame. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I saw Ed say Modric in Hall of Fame, so I don't know, man. But you know what? I'm happy with legend, so I'm going to keep him there. Legend.
All right, Sharp, what you saying, bro?
Respectfully, as great as he's been, I'm a big fan of Fabregas. I don't want people to think I'm slandering him or anything. But if we look at it, he's done well at Arsenal. He was a pivotal player at Arsenal. He went to Barcelona. He became a big side man in that team. Respectfully, because there's 3 players that are to another level. For the national team, he was also a side man. He was never the main guy at the national team. He was always coming off the bench. He was even like the second or third player to come off the bench. He was never the first. I think only in the Euros is when he finally got that. In the second Euros is when he finally got that recognition. For me, personally, I'll keep him at world class. I don't think I can put him higher than that.
But question, do you think Modric could survive in that Barcelona and Spanish team? Because I don't think he could.
No.
And that's keeping it real.
Modric in the world of all footballers that could have played in that Barcelona 3. I'm sorry, bro. That Barcelona.
Oh man, he got cut off midpoint.
3.
Oh, why? Sharp's thing is killing him, man.
I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me, please.
It's not your fault, bro. The Wi-Fi is moving mad, but I can tell your point was going to be fire still. So while you're coming back, I'm going to read out the comments before I take my take. Ed saying legend.
Facts.
Eddie saying legend.
Yeah.
Legend from Odiz. Antonio, big up Antonio, bro. Saying Cesc, world class, can't lie. Hussein saying world class, unbelievable player. Arsenal Adam saying legend. M Dog, big up, bro. Saying legend. Jab saying legend. You know, a lot for Fabregas. Even Hussein saying F it, legend. Yenny saying legend. Boy.
And if we're talking about aesthetics, like he was aesthetically pleasing to the eye to watch him play.
Facts, he was.
Yeah, he was still. I think, to be honest, so was Modric, to be fair.
Definitely Modric. Modric is definitely aesthetically pleasing.
Big up West Side saying legend, and YFM saying Cesc world class. Big up, you guys. Big up, bro. Hope you're well, man. You know what? This is a tough one for me because I've kind of got the tiebreaker. I love Fabregas. I absolutely adore him. It's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like, what does my heart? What does my head say? What does my head say?
You've got a legend, bro. Just say it.
My heart's saying legend. My heart's saying legend.
Okay, John. Look at the players. Look at the players down there. And say,
yeah. You know the only reason why I think I'm gonna put him legend is because of that point that Sharp made. He couldn't get in Barcelona's team, but then at that Barcelona midfield 3 they had for those years,
you can't. Yeah,
I don't really know who else in the history of football is getting into that.
No one.
Some people might argue someone might get over Busquets. Some people may argue that some people that could.
There's one guy that can get in there ahead of Busquets, but he's coming later on in the conversation. But yeah.
Okay. Sharp's looking at this list like, raw. I see it. But listen, people, we're just gonna go Fabregas legend still. My guy, Fabregas. Yeah, I'm happy for the rest of the show now. I don't really care what happens moving forward still.
I almost got you still.
Huh?
I almost got you still.
Bro, listen, man. You almost had me still. But listen, people, let's get those likes up. Let's get to 20 still. But big up everyone in the chat and watching. Much love to you for taking your time out this evening. So next up, we got Deco. Hey, this guy was a baller. Hey, part of that Barcelona team with Ronaldinho, Eto'o, and them, man. Xavi was in that team too, obviously, in Iniesta. Won a couple La Ligas, Champions League, wavy for Portugal. I think for Portugal, he made it to the Euro 2004 final, but lost that to Greece. And then he went to Chelsea in 2008. And I still, you know what, even though he didn't, I think he only won the Premier League at Chelsea in 09-10. I still remember Deco's debut in 2008 against Portsmouth at home. I think they won 4-0. I think he scored a free kick. And I just remember watching him that game like, this guy is crazy. Like, the way he manipulated the ball, top player. I don't know where you guys are going to put him. Let's try and make it quick. Sorry, Deco, we can't take too long on you. So, Lamps, where are you putting Deco?
I'm gonna put Deco as legend. I'm going to put him as legend because not just because of what he did for Barcelona. He was part of the Porto team that won the Champions League, which was an overachievement, if we're to look at it. And he was one. He was the, and he was one of the main players in the team, if not the main player in the team. So yeah, for me, it's an easy one. I think Deco's legend. I think aesthetically pleasing to the eye as well. There might not be another midfielder, Portuguese centre mid as good as Deco. And no, Bruno Fernandes will never top him. But yeah, Deco he's a legend for me, man. That's an easy one. He's better than Schweinsteiger, so I have to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Sharp, what are you saying on Deco?
I'm a big fan of Deco. I think, like Lamp said, he's beautiful to watch. He's so easy on the eye, but I can't push him into legend. For me, respectfully, as great as he was, I'm gonna keep him at world class.
Okay. Hello.
World class.
Yeah, I'm kind of with the world class thing. All I'm gonna say is, do we have a problem with Deco and Schweinsteiger being on the same thing?
Yes.
For me, it's one of those things where there's tiers within tiers. We've kind of had this discussion before. Sometimes you might be at the higher end of one, lower end of the other, but you're in the same one. And yeah, so I hear what you're saying now. So obviously Deco's a better player than Schweinsteiger, but I think the Porto achievement is that's a big one still.
Like we need to take that into consideration. I don't think I couldn't put Schweinsteiger in that Porto team and see them doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I think Deco. I don't know. I just had the opportunity to enjoy watching that Porto team. So Deco, I have to put him. I just have to give him that legendary status. Really, I have to put him up there. Yeah, but I'm not going to argue higher. Like I can understand why someone would say world class. Like it's not far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can understand that.
Let's see what the people are saying. Ed's saying Pillow over Xavi. We ain't even got there, bro.
That's anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Yeah,
get into that still. Michael, big old Michael saying big legend Sharp. Jeez. Otis saying Pillow makes that Barca midfield.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna say. But yeah,
I hear that. I have to agree with that. Sorry, Sharp.
Yep.
This saying sort of Xabi Alonso ahead of
and Xabi Alonso. I was going to get to that as well. Yep, I was going to get to that.
Hey, sorry, Charles. Still, hey, Charles.
Wow.
Yo, Charles. Hey, you know what? Still, hold on. We're coming back. I was saying world class for Deco. You have saying Deco 04 Portugal kit. The game was over before it started. Yeah,
100. World class.
Deco world class. Big on Masood saying, my bro. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Ed saying Deco world class. Jab saying Benny McCarthy had man on toast. Yes, man like Benny McCarthy, you know. Blackburn Rovers legend, brother. Arsenal Adam, by the way, I like the difference of opinion in this. Good reasoning. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in. Well, much love. Deco legend / world class. Fabregas' levels with Deco.
Stop.
You can argue for sure.
Stop.
All this saying Carlos Alberto was my guy from that Porto team.
100. Another player.
Jeez, Jab saying why Sharp not on this list? Hall of Fame. Hey, he tried He tried before the show. He tried, but listen, we told him.
Don't do that, man. No.
Yeah. M-Dog, big up M-Dog saying world class. YFM saying Deco's a Portuguese legend, but world class among the rest of these guys. Yeah. World class, but it was close. Next up, should we just make this quick?
Make it quick, please.
Get him out of here, man.
No more. All right, next up, we got Michael Essien.
What's happening?
What are we doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, what the hell?
Yo!
I just wanted to see you man have a heart attack in it. Like obviously your little gave me one, so I said I got to give one back in it. But listen, before we move on, I just want to say Dembele, top player. You just wear Spurs too long. Wicked player.
Great player.
Just the downfall of playing for Spurs too long, innit? Big up Jesse, innit? Big up Jesse.
Big up Jesse.
Big up Jesse, sure. Next up, we got Michael Essien, brute force, Ghanaian monster, part of that mad Chelsea midfield. I remember there was one stage you had, I think, him, Makelele, and Lampard in the midfield, and that is elite. He was a beast, box to box, up and down. He's one of the few players as well to have like an ACL injury, which I think he had in 2007. And he came back in 2008 and was still almost 95% of what he was before. Like elite. We know he's won, I think, 3 or 4 Premier League titles with Chelsea. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. And you know what? The maddest thing with Essien, he was an absolute beast in the middle, but he could also somehow play right back and hold his own. In the Champions League final against Ronaldo in 2008, held his own. That was Ballon d'Or Ronaldo. Held his own at right back. Then went to Madrid when everyone thought he was washed up. And somehow he's starting some games right back for Madrid in his almost mid-30s. I don't know how the guy was doing it. Top player. I love Essien, but listen, Lance, what are you saying, Essien?
It's a tough one, man, because Essien for me, obviously being a West African, and I have to give him the credit he deserves. I think if there was any African player, African centre mid, actually no, there's another one in there. I was about to say something crazy, but I saw the blue kit underneath him and said, no, I can't say something mad. All right, but I'm gonna give Essien world class, and it pains me to say it because once again, there's a couple men there that I would pick Essien ahead of, but it pains me to say it. But I'm gonna say world class, but he's definitely a legend for Africa, definitely.
Listen, before I get to Jalil, just responding to this question from Adam. Big up Adam, hope you're well. Saying, is Gattuso on this list? Mascherano?
No.
The reason they're not on this list, bro, is because we've left it specifically for the Holding Midfielder series. So that's why you won't see these men on this list, Busquets, etc. So make sure to tune in for that one, bro. But that's why, just in case you were thinking we're all mad. Little bro, Essien, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, I'll echo everything Lab said, man. I can't disagree with him, man. He's a African legend. I'm from West Africa myself. He's been a big inspiration. And, when it comes to names, we're thinking about names who's going to be remembered. And Essien got, like, as you said, Real Madrid could not play him. Like, we had to put him right back. He's going to get into the team, man. I know that's not what we're talking about in terms of positions, but I think I'm going to have to agree with Lance. I think world class is fair enough, man. I think world class is a decent spot for him. Obviously, if he goes to legend, I don't see it happening, but if he goes to great, we can debate it. Because I can see Sharp scratching his neck, so let's go.
Sharp, go ahead, bro. Sharp, go ahead.
Do you know what's mad? I think I had him on, shouldn't be on the list.
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Wow. The guy, he was forever injured. When did he hardly, I think he only completed one full season at Chelsea, and he was injured every other season.
Yeah,
so he was injured, bro. If we're going to keep it 100, and I'm not even trying to slander Essien. I love Essien as a player, but if we're going to keep it all the way 100, he was injured for majority of his season. The guy couldn't stay fit.
He's got a point. He's got a point,
No, he's got a point.
Essien did. You know what? I'm going to have to look and see how many games he played just to confirm that, because if
I always remember him being injured.
Essien won. He had, like, for Leon, he was very good for Leon as well.
I don't remember him at Leon. I can't lie. I only played him first at Chelsea.
Chelsea. I think for Chelsea, Essien had 3 to 4 full seasons, or about full seasons.
I'm gonna read it out to you, man. So his first season at Chelsea, he played 31 games. Second season, he played 33. And then it starts to go down. 07, 08, 27, then 11, then 14, then 33, then 14, then 5.
Yeah, so we basically had like 4 foolish seasons.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
three foolish seasons, and then a fourth one was almost there.
And then at Madrid, he was playing right back, respectfully. It's not because he was a shit player.
Yeah. No, that's fair. He was playing right back.
I couldn't push him up. For me, like, just because of the injuries and playing out of position, I kept him at shouldn't be on the list.
Sharp's got a point now. I'm starting to think about it just because injuries.
He was a monster. He was an absolute monster.
But should not be on this list is the come on, like.
You know what? Yeah, if we put him, should not be on this list. Boy,
then if Essien should not be on this list, then Dembele should not be on this list.
Yeah,
he needs to be. He should never be in any list. If that's his levels, you can't. How's Essien gonna be? Come on, Essien, like nah. Nah.
Man said should never be on any list.
Any list. Nah.
Yo, listen, you know what? Yeah,
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it to great. I'm gonna knock him down a bit. I'm sorry.
I can see why.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna put him world class. Sharp's point has now made me think about putting him great.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling to. I don't know. It's hard, man. I'm all I'm gonna say is this: I can't put Essien. It shouldn't be on this list. Like if I do, I reckon I might see real ball talks just being cancelled off YouTube tomorrow.
Essien should be on this list.
I get what Sharp's saying, though. I definitely like.
Yeah,
to be fair, that's actually a great point that Sharp's made.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's a great
People
point.
in the comments, I can see you getting on to Sharp. Allow my boy, please.
Yeah, you know, the guy was injured all the time, bro. Just take it easy on me.
You know what, John? See, what are the comments saying? Because
read them out. All right, so raw. Okay. Gap saying get Essien the F out of here.
Whoa.
Hussein saying great. Essien great. Ed stop. Don't know what you're talking about. Ed saying Essien world class.
Yeah.
Essien world class. Big player. This saying yo Sharp, come on. They're saying shower, wow. YFM saying yeah, I agree with Sharp. Okay. Oh, big up. Saying spot on Sharp. Yo guys, can you help me with the pronunciation? I don't want to make a mistake. Abdigani. Hey, big up, bro. Hope you're well. Agreeing with Sharp as well. I will say, big up. I will say, Essien should not be on that list. He had one outstanding season. That's it. Okay, you know what? There's more agreement with Sharp than I thought. Still. Even Don Apps, big up Apps, regular on the Sunday show. Big up Apollo, man. Hope you're well. Saying even with the injuries, I'm still putting him as world class.
John, has Essien got a Champions League?
Yes.
Did he win with them?
No.
Yeah, he did. No, he did.
Yes, but
Essien did win the Champions League.
I think let me just check my Wikipedia, but
he did win it.
He hardly played that season, but he did.
He was a runner-up as well.
He was a runner-up, yeah, but he played right back that game as well against Ronaldo. I remember he played right back.
Yeah, he did.
Are we giving him credit for right in his position?
Yeah. So anyway, but Odis saying Cambiasso should get deleted.
Exactly. If that's what we're gonna do,
he's done a triple.
Jamie saying Sharp, are you bugging?
I was waiting for him as well.
Essien easy on the list from Adam. Big up, bro. YFM saying I've got Sharp's back. Preach, my brother. Jamie saying, bro, he played 3 full seasons in a row at Chelsea when they dominated the Prem and got to a Champions League final. And that for me is why he has to be at least great. But you know what, people? I think, are we happy to go with great?
I can respect that. I'm not upset with great.
I'm world class. But I'm African, innit? So it don't count.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. So let's put Essien in great. People, let's make sure to smash that like button. If you're new, do subscribe to the channel. After this video, I want to see that we at least got 20 likes. If we don't, then I'm going to be upset still. Listen,
this one.
You know what, Sharp? I was going to put you first on this one, but
please.
Do you love Scholes more than Jalil does?
Oh, absolutely.
He does.
Oh, yeah?
He does.
Okay.
You know what? All right. You know what? In fact, do you love him so much? You want to do the intro as well?
Guys, this one is the greatest English product. The greatest thing England have ever produced is this little man here that used to wear number 22 for Man United and then wore number 18 afterwards. He's the greatest footballing product England have ever produced in the history of England. Don't come with me with Gerrard. Don't come to me with Lampard. Don't come to me with any other player. This man right here, respectfully, for me, and I'm not even saying this because I'm a United fan, this man deserves to be in Hall of Fame. That's it.
Come on!
With my chest. Wholehearted, with my chest, Hall of Fame.
You know what I have to say, bro? For the first introduction you ever did, that was superb. So round of applause for that.
I was nervous there. Thank you.
Jalil, just harp on, brother, because me and Lamps are going to disagree real quick. Keep going. Go on.
Do you smell that? Listen, let me not look. Any English player you put in, I don't even want to see them more than world class. There's no other English player. But when it comes to Scholes, when you've got Xavi, Iniesta, all these players fighting for your shirt after a game to see what you've done, he's got Champions Leagues, he's got Prems. And one thing we need to remember, and I'm an Arsenal fan, and I watch this. Ferguson made Scholes come out of retirement to help them win the league. If that doesn't tell you Hall of Fame, get the fuck out of here, my friend.
Preach.
All right. Hey, listen, boy, Lamps, are you ready?
Yeah, of course, definitely, man.
What are you saying?
He's a Liverpool fan. I already know slander's coming.
Yeah. But you see, I'm Scholes should be in the Hall of Lames, not no Hall of Fame. How about that? Nah, you know what? Scholes a very good player. I can't
look at you. I can't look at you if you're gonna disrespect my boys. I just need to.
You know what? You know what? I have said something about Scholes. I have said something about Scholes previously and that Man United team previously. I do think, yes, he was the best centre mid in that Man United team. I do think at the time he might have been one of the best centre mids in the Prem as well. But I'm going to give Scholes legend. And I think that's at max. I don't think there's any way he crosses over to world class, because world class, we're talking Pirlo territory. We're talking Xavi. That we're going too far by giving him.
Xavi's Hall of Fame.
I can't wait to see.
Sorry. I mean Xavi, Pirlo. That's Hall of Fame territory.
Yeah.
Scholes is a legend. Like, no way does he cross over to Hall of Fame. But I give him the credit. He is one of the greatest players to come out of England. So yeah, man.
The greatest.
I don't even disagree with Jalil and Sharp on this. Great player, but I'm putting him in legend.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. First of all, I know the British media tend to hype up that Gascoigne is the best British player ever. And we need to kind of stop this nonsense.
This madness. Yeah.
Madness,
we need to.
Again, Scholes is the best English player I think that's been produced. You know what? And I think
better than Rooney.
Rooney was a bad talent, but he didn't have a bad career.
I think Rooney. I could argue Rooney. Yeah, all right. I'm not. Yeah.
Scholes, what he achieved. Like, I think for England it would have been different if he had been put in the middle. That putting him in the left nonsense was it's stupid. Yeah. But he was unreal. And the thing with Scholes is he adapted his game. When he first came in, he was box to box. He was almost similar to Lampard. He was coming at the edge of the box, drill finishes, bottom bins, snapping it in. But he had that all-round passing ability too. We all know Scholes can drop it on a dime at any time. Flicks on the corner, vision superb. his tackling was a bit mad, but hey, you can't be perfect. You can't be perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was a big player, turned up. And the thing is, with people like Scholes, sometimes his tackling was a bit mad, so people may not understand it. But here's the sign of the real leadership with Scholes is the fact that, and anyone who's played centre mids at any level will appreciate this. When the game's going a bit mad, or you realize you're a bit off and the game's peak, that's when it's so easy to all of a sudden say, yo, pass me the ball, but you're behind 3 man. You know you can't get the ball. That's when you know people start hiding. I never saw people hide.
Never.
That's one of the biggest things that you can say for him. Won everything in the game. Unbelievable footballer. So with all that said, for me, he's got to be a legend. And I think he's going to be probably the highest level of legend you can become. And I'm not upset if someone persuades me to go Hall of Fame. I'm not upset. So
I have a feeling they're going to slander him in the comment section, though.
I hope, bro. I'm not seeing slander for Scholes at the moment, but
let's see.
Let me see what people are saying. People, get your comments in on Scholes because it's a tiebreaker. So I'm going to count every comment I see, and it's going to decide where Scholes goes.
No disrespect.
Yeah. Otis saying Scholes the legend. Gerrard is better than Scholes too.
Yes, he is. He is.
Yeah,
but I'm against that because I'm coming for that. Don't worry.
Hey, Gerrard's coming next, bro. It's about to get real sticky for Steve.
And John, you know the way you let Sharp do that intro? I'm just saying, I'm gonna need that same. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Come, listen. If there's a player you love, you can do the intro still. I have to do all of them anyway, so it's calm for me. Yeah. Antonio 9, big up, bro, saying Scholes any era remain one of the best CMs. I've never heard one top class players that's man got speech.
Hey, why FM management?
Bro, I'm looking at these comments, but I'm not seeing Hall of Fame or legend. You guys are not talking to me. So I've got one legend so far. Ed saying Scholes Hall of Famer. Please. YFM saying brother Scholes could kick with any of these man, 100%.
Hey, YFM.
Gap 191 saying who spoke about Scholes before 2006? So seen him started playing for United in the early 90s. All right, I don't know if I can agree with that, bro.
Ignore that one. That guy's just waffling. Ignore that guy, man. Tell him safe. That's my brother, by the way. That's why. It's my brother. So we always have the argument.
I'll say no more. Jab saying Xavi and Iniesta, Busquets all talk about Scholes, saying they wish they played with him. That's true. They do. Hey, help me with the name again. I don't want to. Abdegani. Yeah, man. I always want to pronounce names right. Legend at best. England moved him to the left for Lampard. Bro, trust me. Hall of Fame, you gotta be joking. Oh, wow, okay. Tossing Scholes in the end.
Say that, Ghani.
Ted D saying no, world class, I'd say. World class.
World class.
World class is a bit mad. World class.
Yo, Ted D, yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Come back correct, G. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Come back correct. Arsenal Adams saying, nah, Scholes, I can't hate, bro. Hall of Fame only because in his time he was the man for United. He made them be able to compete with the best in Europe. Scholes was out of the world.
Eduardo, my guy, yes.
Scholes legend. 3 legends.
Ed saying if Scholes is a legend, Xavi's Hall of Fame, I'm out of here.
Oh?
Jamie saying, yeah, Ed doesn't rate Xavi like that. Jamie Sprout saying Hall of Fame. My brother's never really rated Xavi like that. I don't know.
Can I meet him one day? I think I just need to sit him down and show him some Xavi clips.
Bro, I'm trying to do that still, so help me out in it.
Me and you will link up one day with what Xavi.
Yeah, no, 100% still. Abdegani saying if Scholes is Hall of Fame, Bearman are going to be in Hall of Fame as well.
No.
Interesting point.
No.
Ed saying LOR, an Arsenal fan point Fabregas and Scholes on the same rank. No words.
I think Fabregas is better. I'm just going to be honest, but yeah.
Ed saying Arsenal fans give the craziest opinion. They're invalid. Opinionated Grunoff saying I don't understand why this is a debate. He's Hall of Fame. He was the main guy for United. Big up Ahmed. Hope you're well. Saying Scholes disrespected because he's ginger, looks scruffy, and not got a Spanish surname. Hey, it might well be G. Oh, this man doesn't rate Xavi. I think Ed is actually insane.
Yeah.
Hussein saying if Scholes is Hall of Fame, then Pillow is something else. Then
that's what I'm saying.
I slightly hear that. Opinion. Could you imagine how much Scholes would be now, boy?
Break the bank for him.
But yeah, you know what? Let me, boys. You know what? I kind of saw mixed comments there. I didn't get a clear winner. What did you guys see from those comments?
Last thing for me.
Hall of Fame.
Last thing for me.
Hall of Fame, yeah? What are you saying, Jerome?
Last thing for me. If the best manager in the world calls you back after retirement to help him win a league title, can we please put respect on Paul Scholes, bro? He won Man United the league title when he was needed. That says something. And when he's retired, so that means he's washed. And he still did that. None of these players could do that, bro. I'm saying that.
He bought boots from Sports
No,
Direct.
actually, Ryan Giggs, they called Ryan Giggs retirement as well, though.
It's a true story. He bought boots from Sports Direct and he came back and he played.
But they bought Ryan Giggs out of retirement as well, though. So are we gonna say Ryan Giggs is Hall of Fame?
Nah, but
I didn't get retired. Oh, Giggs retired. Oh,
yeah,
He's not retired, yeah.
yeah, he's been retired. Yeah.
Okay,
and you know what? It's not. I said it's not that Ed doesn't rate him. He doesn't rate him like that. Different. It's still disrespectful to some. So you know what, people? I'm not gonna lie. I've been swayed. I'm gonna put him in Hall of Fame. I'm putting him in Hall of Fame too. But you know what? Just before I put him in Hall of Fame, Jalil, can you say Hazard is world class, please?
Are we saying, guys? Are we saying Scholes is better than Modric?
Yes,
Of course he is, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Scholes is one. Wow.
Well, no, you know what?
He's a Liverpool fan. I understand. He's a Liverpool fan.
If Scholes was so good, England would not be playing out of position. It doesn't make sense. Like, if Scholes was Hall of Fame, there is no way Lampard. You can't blame the manager because there were several England managers. You can't blame the manager.
Just one that put him out. Just one. Let's not get confused. Only one did.
It's the two United fans that said he's Hall of Fame, by the way. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
sorry. One United fan and someone who believes Scholes is the best player in the world. Or one of the greatest.
I'm an Arsenal fan. I grew up watching Paul Scholes.
Listen, Scholes is not better than Modric.
You know what, yeah? You know what? To make this fair, because I did initially give legend, I'm going to give everyone who's on the chat now put in, wherever you put in before is ignored. Put in where you think Scholes should be. And I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, I'm going to count it up and Scholes is going wherever you man say. So I'm going to give you man 30 seconds in it. Because I think that's the fair way to settle it. Let it go to the audience. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Legend. So that's 1 for legend. 2 for legend. 3 for legend. 1 for Hall of Fame. Another 1 for legend. Hall of Fame. Legend. Hall of Fame. So it's 5-3 Hall of Fame so far. Got a few more seconds, peeps. YFM, where are you putting him, bro? Are you saying legend, yeah?
No, I said Hall of Fame. YFM said Hall of Fame.
No, I think he's saying Gerrard. Okay.
No, he's saying Gerrard Hall of Fame. How? He's cussing Gerrard.
Yeah. So I misread that.
YFM is my guy. I can't lie.
5-5. 6-5.
6-5.
6-6.
6-6.
7-6. 7-7.
Fucking hell, man.
Yo, you gotta move nuts. Still 7-7. If I'm counting it wrong, people, hey, correct me still. 8-7 Hall of Fame.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Done.
It's over.
This is mad.
I think you put in twice, bro. I'm not gonna let you deceive me like that still, but well done. But you man have spoken. Scholes a Hall of Fame.
I'm happy with that one. Oh.
Bro, we said legend, Lance, but I understand what you can understand why people are saying Hall of Fame, Lance, right?
I don't understand, no.
He's a Liverpool fan.
You know what I'm gonna say? Last week, Jalil could not understand why Hazard was world class, but he could understand why Paul Scholes is Hall of Fame. He didn't even put Hazard as world class. He put Hazard as great, and he put Henry as legend. But then
Hold on, no. Hold on. I want to just correct this because Otis said it. Jalil said Henry was legend. No, Jalil said Henry was Hall of Fame. It was me that said Henry was legend, and I said Scholes was legend too. If you want to come at me, come at me. But listen, that's my opinion in it. And Henry, yeah, for me was legend. Just out of curiosity, Sharp, where would you have put him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that one, and that list broke my heart. Henry is a Hall of Famer, bro. I would have kept him Hall of Fame. I can't lie.
Hossein saying, how can you have two Man United fans on here?
I'm the only United fan, bro.
He's the only United fan on here, so
Jalil's
the United fan that you think is, because that's not disrespectful.
No,
Ed's saying all of this.
Man United fan.
Sit down, bro. This is mad. Katie's saying that the live chat has caused havoc. Hella man are going to be in Hall of Fame, but this is what you man are answer is where it's Katie, bro.
Yeah.
The audience spoke. We were tired. Gee, that is peak. Talk to the people in the chat, innit? Gap191 saying Gerrard, Lampard, Seedorf all going Hall of Fame now because that dead ginger guy is in it. Right?
And I'm getting
You're hating, my G. It's peak. Opinionated Guna saying Henry is Hall of Fame, no question, a bit of bias. But yeah, bro, I hear you. I ain't gonna lie, I hear you. But listen, Jamie's proud saying Uda F said Henry was a legend of Hall of Fame. That was me, G. And I'll say it on my chest and I support Arsenal. Let's do it. Hey. Hashim, big up Hashim saying Riquelme
what is Riquelme?
Riquelme was in Cams.
Okay, yeah, he was.
Yeah. Listen, people, we need to keep it moving.
Okay.
Make sure to smash that like button, people. And if you're new, do subscribe. And I appreciate all of you in the chat. 30 of you. Much love, man. Really appreciate it. Next up, hey, Lance, take it away.
I'm going to give you my back. I
don't think we need...
I'm joking.
I don't think we need much of a... Actually, no. I'm going to get into it. All right. So, Steven Gerrard. A lot of people will judge him based off what he achieved for Liverpool domestically. One thing I will say, the difference between Steven Gerrard and Paul Scholes is Paul Scholes did not play with a striker called Milan Barros. Paul Scholes did not play with Djibril Cisse. Paul Scholes did not play with Cinema Pongo. Paul Scholes did not play with David Engog. Paul Scholes did not play with Konchesky. Paul Scholes did not play with Joe Cole. Paul Scholes did not play with Paulson. Paul Scholes did not play. You know what? I can name too many in it. I can keep going. But Gerrard, for me, he has to go down. If we're going to put Paul, I would actually put him and Paul Scholes down as legend. I do think he is slightly better than Paul Scholes. I think the only difference is Paul Scholes was playing for the better team. But I'm going to actually give Steven Gerrard Hall of Fame right now. And the reason why I'm going to do that is it comes down to this. The 2005 Istanbul Champions League win for Liverpool, Gerrard led the comeback and he was by far one of our best players on the pitch, if not our best player on the pitch. Now, I like to go through Liverpool's starting 11. In goal, we had Jersey Dudek. Right back, we had Finnan. We had Carragher and Hoopier. Let's be honest. Hoopier was good, but Carragher was never really good. We had Jimmy Traore as a left back. He was all right.
Big up Traore. Big up.
He was all right. We had Xabi Alonso, who was a world class deep line midfielder. We had Luis Garcia, who was a good player. We had John Arne-Risa, who was good, but we were actually playing John Arne-Risa in the midfield, which is mad when you think about it. We played Harry Kewell and Milan Barros up front. Now, do you want me to name the AC Milan team we came up against?
Don't worry.
We know.
No, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna cut this one short. There's only one player in that AC Milan team that was not world class, and that was Jaap Stam.
Yeah.
Every player in that AC Milan team was world class. So we're talking about levels here. Gerrard was able to captain and lead Liverpool to a Champions League win and a Champions League comeback against a team like that. And he was able to carry Liverpool for many years, playing amongst average players. So for me, I'm going to give Steven Gerrard Hall of Fame. And if Steven Gerrard played in that Man United team, they would have achieved more than Man United achieved under Paul Scholes. I'm just saying. So I'll give him Hall of Fame, man.
So that was good. That was good. I'll pick that up. But there's one thing you said. There's one thing you said that I have to agree with you. Yeah. If it comes to taking Steven Gerrard in a final game, I'll put a lot of these players. I'll probably pick Steven Gerrard. You know. However, I'm trying to think of his accolades. What else has he got? You can give me something else other than Champions League. Give me something else.
Yeah, I mean, other than the so-called treble that we won under Julian, he hasn't really done much for Liverpool. But I think we just have to take into consideration the teams he was playing under. Now, obviously, I know what people are going to say, the slip and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are going to refer to the recent slip, actually. The one where he said, we're not going to let this league slip, etc., etc. But people are forgetting that Liverpool went on to get slapped by Crystal Palace. And it's not, even if he didn't slip, we would have still lost that league anyway. So, yeah, I don't really think that was Gerrard's fault. Plus, I will say something. I don't think you can use the excuse of one slip as the reason why. Liverpool didn't score in that game. So we didn't score. So if Liverpool scored and then Gerrard slips, I can understand. But because we didn't actually score, there is no argument. It's just funny that rival fans say it, but really and truly, Liverpool fans aren't blaming Gerrard for that because they're looking at the team thinking, "Wow, you man couldn't even score." So how are you blaming Gerrard? How are you going to blame Gerrard for Crystal Palace for Gale scoring?
When he slipped. What was the score when he slipped?
I think it was 1-0 or 2-0 to Chelsea.
No, it was 0-0.
0-0.
Yeah. It was 0-0
to Chelsea.
It was 0-0.
What are you talking about where my man scored?
Yeah, Demba.
Wait, did Demba score?
Yeah, from Gerrard slip.
Okay. Oh, so they won 1-0.
They won 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Yeah, they won 2-0. They won 2-0.
It was 2-0, yeah. So, you were saying, you said what's the score before the slip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking, what? Yeah. All right, yeah.
Listen, Abs, you made your case, bro. Jalil, what are you saying?
I've just got. I'm trying to think of something, and I just want to say, Hazard is a world-class player. Yeah. Gerrard is also a world-class player because Hazard has more accolades.
Oh boy!
And he's a better player to watch.
What?
So Gerrard's got to be world-class.
What?
Wait, when you put Gerrard world-class?
I was speaking legend. I can't put him Hall of Fame. He ain't done enough. Like Scholes, I don't want to compare them. I'm gonna stop comparing them from now. But Gerrard, good player to watch. He carried them in the Champions League. I'll never disrespect Gerrard. Never. He's a world-class. Happily say world-class player. I can't call him a great. He's a great, but he's a world-class player.
Okay. And Sharp?
No. I'm as much as I hate Liverpool, I have to respect everything that this guy's done throughout his career. The guy was a one-man show until Suarez and Xabi Alonso and Torres and then man sort of joined him. So for me, I'll keep him in legend.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Obviously, I've got a tiebreaker because we got one Hall of Fame, we got one world class, and we got one legend. I'm not gonna lie. This is one where I've said it before. It's a mix of accolades and what you've done on the pitch. But for me, like you said, Jalil, Gerrard can't be Hall of Fame, but I feel like Gerrard cannot be less than legend because Stevie G is still Stevie G. We've seen him do it in the big moments. And you know what? Lamps has said there's some of the awful players he had to contend with during his time at Liverpool. You know, no offense to United fans as well, Sharp, anyone in the chat. 08, 09, there's a case to be made that Liverpool would have won the league without Howard Webb pulling a couple masterclasses in a couple games.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, just look it back. 2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham up 2-0. A mad penalty was given second half. Mad penalty.
They had him on the payroll.
Huh?
Yo, you man, can I ask a question? And you have to answer this honestly. Like,
Yeah.
you have to answer this honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Scholes replicate what Gerrard did with these Liverpool teams?
No.
Could any of those guys down there replicate it?
No, he couldn't.
Okay. So don't just make it out like it's Scholes. None of them would have done it.
Okay, so I'm saying, so when it comes to judging Gerrard, we can't it's hard to take into consideration accolades, because let me give you a perfect example. You know when I judge, you know when I judge Francesco Totti, for example, right? I don't take into consideration accolades. The reason why I don't take into consideration accolades when I judge Totti is because I realize the team Totti played for and the players in that team compared to. So, for example, I think Cambiasso is probably won more Serie A than Totti.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean anything.
That Roma team, and he won the league with them.
Yeah.
He won the league with Roma. He won.
He won the league of Roma. What I'm saying is, in general, though, we have to take into consideration the team, because if Totti played for Real Madrid, then we might be putting Totti in Hall of Fame.
Labs, I backed you, you know. I backed you with Steven Gerrard. I said, if we're looking at all these players on here, if I'm taking someone for a clutch moment in the final, I'm taking Steven Gerrard. That I'm not disputing that, because you can't disrespect Gerrard in that absence.
You know what? Angelo, yeah, I've seen some comments that are reminding me of a couple of Gerrard on clutch moments.
So the FA Cup final against West Ham, and the Champions League final. That's the first two that people will go to.
Yeah, 100%.
So there's no disrespect to Gerrard. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just going. I have to put accolades into it. I have to put big games. I need to have at least 5 big games. I've got to be totally honest with myself, bro.
I'm putting Gerrard in legend. That's my opinion.
How many Scholes big games do we recall though?
I've got about 50.
Scholes, John, you can't tell me you recall a Scholes big game. I can recall AC Milan running rings around Manchester United with I believe Scholes is on the pitch.
That's one game.
I can't recall Scholes turning up again. Listen, when Scholes won the Champions League, you man played Chelsea. Chelsea
were leaving that, bro.
What does that mean, though?
Chelsea were wavy that year, though.
No. I'm saying compare Chelsea. Actually, now then again, you won it in 98, 99 as well. So that was against Bayern Munich, innit? But yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know what was going on. I don't know. There's serious metrics and probably.
You know what? But let me see what the people are saying, because there's been a lot of comments coming through. All they're saying, Hall of Fame for Gerrard if Scholes is there, like I said. Okay, so we go on there for Hall of Fame. Big up M saying Gerrard done it versus West Ham, real Coker and them, man. I mean, yeah, obviously, it was obviously the quality of opposition, but what Gerrard did was still mad. That long range, that banger he scored last minute was mad. Crazy. I think the score was 3-2 as well.
They ain't going to talk about Marseille anyway.
Yeah. M saying back pass versus France. That's true. Yeah, that was a mad back pass. Gab saying, quick question. How many times has Scholes been in the Premier League team of the season?
Exactly. How many times? Come on, man. Gerrard's been in it 8 times. 8 times. Come on, man.
Ed saying, so Lamb said Hazard is world class when Hazard was better than him, ability and accolade.
No, but I didn't cuss Hazard. I put Hazard where the majority of people put Hazard.
Yeah, but I think he's making the point that if Gerrard's Hall of Fame, how can Hazard be world class? But it's still.
No, but Hazard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, big on M. Sorry if I've missed your comments, bro. There's been quite a few, so my bad, G. Man, the comments are coming in quick. Yo, it's peak.
Many comments today, bro. So many.
Their comments still. So sorry if I miss out your comments, people, but I appreciate every single one.
Fair shot, fan. Fair shot, man.
I'm saying Scholes needs to be downgraded.
Yeah,
we go, bro.
Ahmed said, not gonna lie, Scholes is a legend at most. Bro, you just said he was Hall of Fame, G. Yo, come on. KD saying if Scholes doesn't get downgraded, not a lot of love for Scholes right now.
I'm not gonna lie, the Scholes are puzzling me, man. It's puzzling me.
Ted D saying move Scholes down. Hey, bro, I hear you, but you said Scholes was world class.
I endorse that hashtag.
Oh my days, another hashtag. This is crazy. People stop using this hashtag. Adam saying Scholes is Hall of Fame and Gerrard is a legend. You have to look at when they played each other. Gerrard struggled more. In terms of ability, Scholes could dominate top teams in midfield. Gerrard didn't.
What is this guy talking about?
Hey.
What?
Hey. Saying, I doubt he'd be Hall of Fame if he went to Madrid. He wouldn't thrive there, especially with Raul being there and Rude coming there.
Raul? What's Raul got to do with Gerrard? Raul's a forward. What's this guy even talking? Get him out of there. I'm blocking.
Hey, now, big up for Billionaire Gooder, bro. Hey, Lamb, take it easy, bro.
I love preach.
I remember Scholes against Barca. Let's get the hashtag going, lads. Ibrahim saying Scholes never played in the 99 final.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
He's suspended. Well, I'll tell you, he was suspended. He got suspended again.
Well, he played in the run. Come on, people. He played in the run. Come on.
He was suspended.
He got suspended on purpose. He knew what time it is.
Modric is better than Scholes. Okay.
He is. Modric is better than Scholes.
I don't know about that one.
Ibrahim saying sharp. This is BS.
Get out of here, bro.
Hussein adding to the list. Scholes down one. Hey,
John, you know what I'm saying? Where were these men before? We needed you then to vote. No. I
think he meant Totti. The point about Raul, he meant Totti. You know, he made reference to Totti and going to Madrid. He might not even play. That's what he was saying. Raw. But Hussein again saying move Scholes down. There's a lot of this is crazy, people.
Michael Pam.
I gave you the chance to vote.
Hey, Mike, is that how you're going on, yeah?
Move Scholes down.
John,
guys, I see. Sharp. Man, what's going on, man?
John, one thing here, quickly. All these people said Scholes is a Hall of Fame because Gerrard popped up now. They're saying legend. That's respectfully because we've done that before. If you want to move him to legend, I'm not gonna be happy, but I'm gonna have to respect it. Move him down then.
Yeah,
Gerrard's got to be there as well. No one's done to.
But the thing is, the final vote was like 8-7.
Exactly.
So,
they're all in it.
Everyone who's put the hashtag might have been one of those.
These guys are not coming. These guys are not coming before. That's the problem.
You know what? We do have more people in the chat. I'm just saying revote. So because of the number of volume, let's have a quick revote. Sharp, be braced, bro, because I got a feeling I know where this is going, bro.
I know where it's going. There's a lot of haters, bro.
Move him down.
Nah. I want to see what the people are saying because there were people that said he was Hall of Fame, and I want him to stand up for themselves. So people, 30 seconds. Hall of Fame legend Paul Scholes, talk to me. 30 seconds. I'm literally counting it.
They're scared. They run away. They've all changed their mind. Once one person comes in, the chat has been manipulated.
Okay, so Hussein's saying legend. Legend.
Nah, my brother's in the background laughing. Oh my days.
Hall of Fame legend. Legend that's the most, so that's 5-1 for legend. 5-2, 5-3, 5-4.
Let's go.
5-5.
Let's go.
7-6. 8-6. 8-7. 10 more seconds, people. 8-7. It just flipped around the other way now.
Give credit to that genius. He commented already.
9-8. Oh, is he commented already? Yeah. So 8-8.
We counted Mohammed Ahmed already as well, though.
Okay, so it's like 9-8 or something. It's 9-8 legend.
No. 10-8.
9-8 is by 1.
Wait, yo, people, don't put it twice. It's peak. You're killing me, bro. I got a good memory, but this is mad.
Legends winning, by the way. Yeah,
Huh?
Legends won. Legends won.
Saying
Legends
Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah, see?
Nah, you know what? You guys have just confused me. You guys ain't helping me. Some of you voted twice. You know what, guys?
If you look at it, Legend won still. I just counted it now. I'm looking at the comments right now. Legend won.
You would miscount it on purpose.
You know what?
Hey, Legend won.
Hold on. Abdegani, I've seen your comment. Yours is the last one I'm taking. So I'm going to go back up and I'm just going to do this. So, guys, you can talk amongst yourself for a bit. I need to count these because, man, them are moving nuts. All right, cool. So 1 for Legend, 2 for Legend, 3 for Legend, 4 for Legend.
I'm happy about this.
5 for Legend. So 5-0 at the moment. 5-1. 6-1. 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. 6-5, 6-6, 7-6. Oh my days. 7-6, 8-6, 8-7. Yo, you guys have killed it. 9-6. Yeah, Legend won still.
Legend won in Fergie time. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Fergie time. That's it. Move him out of here. Move him down. Get him down. Yeah. Legend. Never again will I listen.
So you know what? Sharp, Jalil. What are you saying about Stevie G? Are you sticking to what you said?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I'll keep him at Legend. I'm not a hater. I rate Steven Gerrard. I'm gonna keep him at Legend.
Big up. Angelo?
Angelo wants to move it to should not be on this list. Oh my days.
Do you know what?
He's rattled.
This is why I like healthy debates, and the reason why we can get the people in the comments and everyone involved makes this show 10 times better. Yeah, well, yeah, Gerrard, Legend, innit? Let's go.
Yeah, Gerrard, Legend. Listen, people loving the Adam saying now downgrade Fabregas.
Huh?
Adam, that's my guy. That's my twin. That's my twin.
Hey, Adam, but no Fabregas slander on this chat still. So no Fabregas slander. Hey, don't start this Fabregas. Hey, I don't want to see this Fabregas.
Here we go.
I said Fabregas.
No hashtag things, yeah? Hey, we keep it moving. We keep it moving. This is mad. All right, next up, boy.
I think this is the easiest one.
Yeah,
people. I mean,
does he need an introduction, really?
Does he even need an introduction? I mean, Iniesta, I'm just going to say, what a guy. That I don't think anything else is a bit said about him. Yeah, clutch. Man. We remember his goal against Chelsea in 2009. Even though it was the biggest robbery in Champions League history to this day.
I agree.
We still can't take the goal away from him. World Cup final, one of the few players that's applauded everywhere he plays. Beautiful to watch. Unfortunately, 10, 15 years' time, it's going to be up to guys like us who are going to have to put some respect on his name for all those people who call Bruno's bell because of the GAs.
Exactly.
This man, but Iniesta, unbelievable player. And for me, I know you guys feel the same way. Hall of Famer, hands down, no debate.
Yeah, my guy.
We agree?
Easy, yeah.
Special
player.
Special player.
Yeah.
People, I'm not even going to come to the comments now because I know you're all saying Hall of Famer, so I don't even need to come to the comments. And anyone who's you're going to get put on timeout. Anyway, make sure to smash that like button. Still around 30 of you in here. Much love. And if you're new, do subscribe or just check out our content if you like it. But big love to you all. Next up, we got Toni Kroos. Now, Toni Kroos, for me, is one of my favorite players. I absolutely love watching him play. I remember I went to watch Germany-England in a friendly in 2013 at Wembley. And I remember I came out of the game as someone who plays midfield, just amazed by what Toni Kroos was doing. He was just out of this world. He was brilliant for Bayern Munich, won the treble there, has since gone to Madrid, won part of 3 Champions Leagues, him and Modric, what a midfield, won the World Cup with Germany. I mean, he's still going strong now. I mean, Toni Kroos is elite, man. So, Sharp, I'll come to you first with Toni Kroos, bro. Where you putting him?
Legend. No, I can't. The guy's won everything there is to win in football. He's won. I get that the German league's a farmer league, but he won the Champions League with Bayern Munich as well. And I think 12-13. He won 3 back-to-back with Real Madrid. He's won the World Cup. If there's anything domestically and internationally he's done apart from the Euros, it would be rude to put him anywhere else. Like he's been proven over and over and over again. So I can't put him any lower than Modric as well. So for me, he's a legend. Yeah. I think they come hand in hand.
I agree. I agree with that. Jalil, well said, by the way. Well said.
Echo everything Sharp said, man. Echo every single word.
Okay. And Lamps?
I'm gonna put. I would have put him world class, but Toni Kroos is a racist, so I'm gonna put him on should not be on this list.
Is he racist?
Yeah.
Because of the older people.
He said a couple questionable things about Aubameyang. He also, when Ozil made the claims of racism, he also turned against Ozil. I'm pretty sure he turned against Sane as well. The guy is a questionable guy, so me personally, I'd rather even just skip him. I don't even want to judge him, to be honest.
I love the energy. I can't even lie.
No, listen, yeah. Lamps, we had to do it with Suarez, even though with Suarez, you know, obviously with Suarez, we know what type of character he is. But
wait, John.
Yeah, go on.
Let's ask a question. Wait, Lamps, is he actually proven racist? Because if he's proven racist, he can't be a legend.
He said so. Ozil, there was some claims Ozil put in about the German team and racism, and I remember he was one of the only players. He was one of the only players that came out and strongly stood against Ozil, which was weird because no other player did it apart from him. And then he randomly said something about Aubameyang's wearing the
celebration, innit?
Wearing the Black Panther mask. He randomly said something about it. I think John. I don't know that. I don't want to be. I don't want to say what he didn't say, but I'm pretty sure it was something that was so outrageous. And everyone was like,
he said something stupid about how he celebrates, and it's like for kids and football's not meant to be something. Like, it was just unnecessary, and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, tried to demonize Aubameyang to make him look like a thug. Basically, I didn't feel it. It was real Graham Souness type energy that I didn't feel it, to be fair. And then there was something he's done with Sane as well. But I think, you see, with him, it's happened like 3 times now where he's been indirectly racist. And it's like, he's done it in ways where no one could directly say, this guy said the N-word, this guy said that. But instead, he's done it in more intricate ways. And for me personally, because of that, I don't really rate him like that. So I'll just rather not judge him. Like, personally, but this is the thing, if someone puts him as a legend, I'm not gonna I can't argue against his ability, but I'd just rather not even give him the clout, to be fair.
You know what? Yeah. I was just gonna say it's really good that you said that, because I think sometimes with the racism thing, I think if people don't hear the N-word or black this, they think it's not racism, but there's a lot of subtle stuff out there which needs to be eradicated. So it's well done. You said that. I think for me, similar to the Suarez thing, and I don't know your position on Suarez. I'm trying to just judge him on his game as a person. We know what he is. You highlighted it. Trying to judge him on his game the same way we did with Suarez. So, but I agree. I think no more needs to be said about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. That's the thing. I don't even disagree with him being put down as a legend. It's just me personally. I don't feel comfortable even saying it out of my mouth that he's a legend, because for me, he's an embarrassment to the sport, really and truly. Like, just because I've seen the way he's tried to downplay a lot of the stuff, a lot of he has being brought to the table by these players, like, and he's downplaying it, and I don't respect that. And then him coming for Aubameyang is so weird, because he's got nothing to do. Him and Aubameyang, they're not even in the same league. Like, there's no correlation.
There's no correlation.
It's just a random.
I'm gonna agree with Lamp. So if that's the case, I'm not gonna if we're talking football ability and that, obviously what he does is world class, a legend and that. But if he's a racist, then yeah, fuck him, innit? Do you know what I mean? Simple.
So you're not rating him either.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Lamps, man. I'm gonna back Lamps on this one.
Yeah, man.
Say no more. So it looks like Sharp. It looks like it's just me and you, man. What are we saying, legend?
I forget. I'm judging footballing ability and
I'm
accolade.
judging football, man. I'm judging football.
Which is fine. Which is completely fine. As I said, football.
You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you guys, obviously it's different to racism, but if we're bringing all them factors in, then boy, I'm not gonna lie.
If you're racist, like fuck him.
I'm not even sure I would have put Giggs on the list, to be honest, because he's the biggest of scumbags. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's one guy I still don't understand. You know what? Yeah, I understand there's guys out there that people love to play for, but obviously I'm not a professional footballer. I never have been close, but if I was a pro footballer, I don't know how I'm able to play for Giggs, because I just look at him and be like, "You're a snake, bro."
Wait, Giggs to United,
bro. I don't care who he's coaching, bro. I don't care who he's coaching. He just can't coach me, because I'll just look at him like, "You're a waste, man."
You know why as well. You know, football is a team sport, and we're big on with football. It's big on team unity, things like that, loyalty. Exactly, yeah. So I can see what you're saying. Still, I definitely see what you're saying.
Man's doing madness with his brother's wife and trying to get the course not to reveal the name, bro.
Let's move on.
But yeah, Tony Kroos, give him the credit in it. Like,
you know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna put him legend. I'm just gonna read out some of the comments. Raw Abdegani, I see that, bro. I saw you put Iniesta legend, bro. I saw that, bro. Hey,
I know why he did that. But it's okay.
He's saying only one man makes it to Hall of Fame.
I agree with
him. Wait, you agree with him?
For me, Xavi is the greatest greatest midfielder to ever play football.
Wait. So you're saying Iniesta shouldn't have been Hall of Fame? No, you said Iniesta was Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about in the terms of Xavi.
Okay,
for me,
cool.
In my eyes.
We're gonna come on to that, because I don't agree with that statement.
I don't want to be blacklisted here. Iniesta's a Hall of Famer. Let me not get attacked. You know?
Yeah. But yeah. All right. Most of you said cross legend. Some of you said world class. Sorry, I need to skip through this, people. It's just we need to get through this still. Don't worry. Hey, no boy, don't worry. We're getting onto the football, bro. So yeah, cross legend. Frank Lampard. Boy, the thing is, there's so many good midfielders. They all deserve their own little intro, but I'm gonna have to keep it quick for Frank, man. We know what Frank was about. Chelsea legend. Probably in terms of goal scoring midfielder late into the box, might be one of the best ever. Absolutely elite. Won everything in the game with Chelsea. And yeah, it never worked out for him in England, but it didn't either for Gerrard, Scholes. It's just a massive fade on that golden generation. But unfortunately, Lampard, you know how much I love you, Lamps. You were a top player. Have to kind of keep it quick. So, Jalil, bro, Lamps.
I was going between two. He's definitely a world class because of everything he's won and his ability, but just on achievements and stuff and what they've done and how long they played for, could he be considered a legend? So I'm in between two. So maybe legend, or maybe I'll go for legend just to. I mean, world class. Nah, ability wise, Gerrard and Scholes were better for me. Yeah, world class. I'm not putting them on the same level. I'm gonna stand up for this one.
Lamps?
I think lower tier legend.
Okay. And Sharp?
I'm not a hater. I hate him as a player. I'm not a fan. Like, I hate watching him play football. But for everything this man has achieved, to be Chelsea's highest goal scorer from centre mid is absurd. That's ridiculous. I mean, he's getting better numbers than out and out number 9s. And also, he's won everything there is to win. He was a pivotal point of that team. Like, that team without Lampard would have been shit, if we're going to be brutally honest. So for me, I can't put him in world class. For me, Lampard's a legend.
Yeah. I think ability-wise, he may not have been on the same level as some of the other man on Legend. Everything he's done and his style of play, he was effective as hell for what he did. So I think for me, yeah, I agree. For me, he's a lower tier Legend. So people, no bad boy saying Legend no more because he can't be Kroos. So where would you have had Kroos, G? Frank world class. Lamps Legend easy. Ibrahim saying Frank Lampard and Kevin Nolan the same. Right, that's a bit mad. A bit mad. Jab saying Legend. Antonio saying Frank Legend with Gerrard. Scholes should be in Hall of Fame. Bro, we're not getting back to that again. That's
my guy.
You people.
My guy.
Guys, I just want to say something. Do you know what's proof?
KD saying
Do you know what's proof that a player isn't Hall of Fame? Remember when we spoke about Hall of Fame? We said they can't it's you can't argue against it. It's one of those things where, like Ronaldinho, no one's gonna say Ronaldinho should be Legend. No one's gonna say Iniesta should be Legend. So the fact that the majority of people are arguing against my man not being Hall of Fame just shows really and truly he's not really Hall of Fame, is he? Because you're not going to argue against a Hall of Fame player. We ain't done that with any Hall of Fame player. We ain't done that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, think of Adam with the stats: 177 Premier League goals. Yeah, elite.
That's striker's numbers. That's a striker's number, you know.
Yeah. Peter Guno saying Lampard is a Hall of Famer for me. Ooh, Hall of Famer. You don't get many midfielders, if any, scoring over 200 goals. Very true. Lampard galvanized Chelsea. Katie saying, what kind of BS is this? What kind of BS is this? He's a Hall of Famer, you man skunk. Katie, I think a little bit of your Chelsea heart is talking there. Just a little bit, bro. But a little bit still slightly. I understand that we all have that player still.
Now that the numbers come into it, he's
exactly.
like his numbers. Exactly. He should be a legend. He should be a legend.
Yeah, a lot of families, bro. Yeah. So you're putting him Legend. So we all agree on Legend.
I agree with Legend.
Abdegani saying Frank had a free roll and was known for late runs in the box. World class.
That is true. That is true, but yeah.
I'm saying just put Xavi next to the thing. Let's move. Hey, Gerrard didn't make him, G. Gerrard didn't make it, but I appreciate that. Kroos world class, bro. You man slept on him, bro. We put him Legend, but I hate you why you saying world class as well, innit? Westside saying Sharp is better than Lampard. Jeez. Sean, big up Sean saying if Sharp didn't say Frank was a legend, I was coming in the kitchen. Hey,
I said he was a legend.
It's all KD saying, Jalil, don't try to change the thing now. You try to say Lamp's the same level as Deco's right. Listen, he changed his mind, but hey, I'm not saying where's Rash, bro.
Tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm allowed to change my mind whenever I want, bro. Can't tell me, don't change my mind. I saw numbers. Numbers.
You know what I do need, though? I do need for Rash to submit where he's going to rank these players. He should do it on the Instagram. I want to see where he puts them.
It'll be interesting. I'll check with Rash why I wasn't able to make it still. But yeah, people, we put Lampard Hall of Fame.
Hey.
Relax. Legend.
Yeah. Sorry, that I would never allow.
All right, next up.
This was quick.
All right, listen. Let's make this one quick. Pirlo.
You can rise him.
Yeah, rise him.
All right.
Highest.
Rise him. I thought even disrespect the guy. The guy was a genius.
Man, get him out there.
No Hall of Fame?
Yeah, you know it.
Let's do it.
That's my guy.
Hey, and we love you, Pirlo. And me, as someone half Italian, I love you even more, bro. I love you even more still. So let's make apologies to the next 5 or 6 guys, but we're going to have to make these guys real quick. So Roy Keane, hard man, put in a tackle, a scrapper, on Sky Sports now. One treble winning captain, leader, fell out with Fergie, never back down. Roy Keane, Lamps. Roy Keane.
Should not be on this list.
Okay. Sharp.
Should not be on this list.
Yes, Lamps. Lamps. This is why I like Lamps. Lamps comes from a different angle. I like it. I can't lie.
You can't be serious, bro. On my life.
Nah, I don't hear you, man. John, me and you have spoken about it before. I spoke to John about it before. He should not be on this list.
Sharp, where you putting him, G?
Me?
Yeah.
This guy was an integral part of Manchester United, bro. Man United don't win those trophies in the late 90s and the early 2000s without him. It's impossible. The guy took us to a Champions League final. The guy won countless pivotal point of countless Premier League. Remember, Man United was dominating the league in the 90s. He was there, and he was a big player. He was leading that team week in, week out. For you to tell me my man shouldn't be on this list, bro, that is so disrespectful. I would put him personally legend. The guy's got accolades, bro. He's won like 8 Premier Leagues, 7 Premier Leagues, I think. I'm not mistaken. I don't know how many Premier Leagues.
The Premier Leagues is right. It's just the legend thing. Jalil, what are you saying?
Me, I would. I'm a Man United fan, so I have to.
Yeah, I was going world class with Keane. I can't put him in not on the list because I love that. I big up that still, my dog. But I understand what he's saying though. You've got to respect Lamps, bro, because Lamps don't rate him, and Sharp rates him. But they've both been given really valid points all day today, so you can't say anyone's chatting shit or being biased. But for me, world class for my man Keane. Ability wise, I just wanted to see a bit more from him. He's my kind of midfielder. He gets stuck in. I get stuck in. Not scared of no one. I'll beef anyone on the pitch.
Can I just interject quickly? Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of people always just say, "Oh, he's just a fighter." Roy Keane could play football.
Yeah, he can.
Remember that he could play. He was a very, very good footballer. But people always just say because they remember him busting up with Vieira and Alan Shearer and Lee Boyer and them, they just think that he was enough. The guy could play football. He demanded the best.
I'll be honest with you. When it comes to Roy Keane, a lot of the time, players would he didn't need to tackle players. Players were scared of him, so they would run away from the ball. Like they were scared he would end their careers. Roy Keane was a dirty player. He was ending people's careers. He wasn't some great football player. You know what? Who did he ended Haaland's dad's career, innit? Like he completely ended his dad's career. Man, listen, great or should not be on this list. World class is stretching it because he's not better than Schweinsteiger. God forbid they're on the same level. That is mad. That right there. That's worrying. That is worrying.
Okay, let me go.
Hold on. If he's world class, he's on the same level as Schweinsteiger and Deco. Nah, we're moving, man.
You know what? Yeah. I was just gonna say. So, Jalil, you said world class.
Yeah.
Sharp, you said legend.
John, I'm only thinking one thing quickly. Should Kane be on the holding mid list?
Probably.
He was a box-to-box player.
He was more box-to-box.
Yeah, back in the day, people were playing 4-4-2, so no one was really just doing that.
Fair enough. Okay.
So we got one world class, we got one legend, and we got one should not be on this list.
No. I'll put him on great. Let me know what you got. I'll put him on great.
John, you got the deciding vote.
Sticky. I'm between world class and great.
I respect that.
It's peak. It's peak. I'm trying to look at some of the man we got coming up next.
But wherever you put him, it's not disrespectful because you can say my man was a great. My man was world class. It's not disrespectful wherever you put him.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You try to win the United fans' hearts back because we lost a bit.
Listen. United fans know I keep it 100, bro. I'm an Arsenal fan, but anytime an Arsenal player needs to be cussed out, I'm the first one on that list.
Yeah.
You guys know that. So it's harsh, but because I rate Vieira a little bit higher than Keane, I might have to put him great. Oh, it's harsh.
But John, be honest. John, I want you to be honest. you can't really remember him standing out as a football player, can you? Because I don't know anyone that can.
I remember the Juve game in the Champions League in the semi-final in '99 where he almost single-handedly carried them in the second half. I think they were 2-0 down. I think Sharp, correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously and just generally, like, I don't know, sometimes I think some players are so consistent that you may not remember a particular one standout performance. You see what I mean? Meanwhile, some players are more vivid. So, you know what? For his accolades, and just because I like him as a pundit, I'm going to put Roy Keane world class. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I can accept that one. Yeah, thank you. I can accept that one.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, right, yeah. We move, innit?
People disagree with us. Start another hashtag. Next up, guys, listen, we need to make it quick. Seed off legend. Hey, I almost gave it away there.
No, legend, respectfully. Legend. Yeah, that man, respect him.
Yeah.
We will say legend, yeah?
Yeah, respect.
You know, more legend. Thiago Alcantara, let's make it quick again. Where are we putting him?
Legend.
World class. World class.
Legend.
I was putting him great.
Ooh.
You know what?
Yo.
I see where Sharp's coming from, you know?
Yo.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. You know why? Yeah? You know why? Because obviously he got that treble for Bayern Munich at the end of last year. But before that one, I'm not sure how many people might have put him there. And I love Thiago. Like, I adore Thiago.
Same. Well,
adore. Like, I wish one day, I pray, if I have a son, God willing, he plays like Thiago. But I'm trying to be honest to myself at the same time. And it's between great and world class. So I don't think Sharp's mad at all for saying that.
I'm going great. I'm changing my mind. I've just looked at the cats. I'm going great, yeah.
I would say world class minimum.
I don't think he can't be a legend. He can't be a legend.
I'm gonna say world class. I'll say world class.
I'm gonna go world class as well.
Lance John, he's a world class player, 100%. I'm just thinking back to what John just said to me. Yeah, what did he actually do before that treble though?
He's only won one Champions League.
What? He's won two Champions League.
Labs, give me something. Give me more about Thiago. Give me more.
No, Thiago's won 2 Champions Leagues.
Okay.
He was a bench player at Barca.
He's won 2 Champions Leagues. He's won 2 La Ligas. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bundesligas.
Who else wins that league?
Say that again?
Who else wins that? That's like rating someone in the Juventus team. Only Juventus win in Italy, and PSG, only France win in PSG. Germany or Bayern Munich always wins it.
I hear you, but he was one of Bayern Munich's pivotal. He was constantly a pivotal player for Bayern Munich every year, and he was possible. In fact, he's just come off probably the best season of his life for Bayern Munich, and he was arguably one of the best players in the tournament. He was definitely one of Bayern Munich's greatest players, alongside Alphonso Davies and Lewandowski and Muller.
I'm not mad. World class or great. I'm stuck.
He should have more Champions Leagues. I'm sorry. In that team, he's underachieved.
I wouldn't say. I would say.
A world class team. It's a world class team. If you're looking at it player for player, pound for pound, they match anyone in the world.
But sharp. You know why that argument's dangerous? You know why that argument is very dangerous? Because Yaya Toure is coming up. So that same thing of Bayern Munich being a world class team, you should have more Champions Leagues. I hope we take that into consideration when we talk about Yaya Toure not winning the Champions League. I just hope we take that.
Hold on, people.
If we're not doing that, then that argument.
We need to keep it moving. So, Lambs, what are you saying?
I'll say world class. He's definitely world class. He's not great, because great would mean he's below Roy Keane, and I just don't think. I mean, if you ask any normal person who's better, Thiago or Roy Keane, they're gonna say Thiago. I don't know, man. We're violating. We're violating now.
I'm gonna go with world class.
Man said he's on the same level as Cambiasso. Come on, man.
You know what?
Man.
You know
You're
what?
killing me with this, man.
You know what?
Yeah.
World class.
I'm going to world class as well, but I'm just going to say, yeah, Do we move Cambiasso down?
Yes.
He's got a
We
treble.
need to.
He's got a treble.
No, we need to because Carrick's better than Cambiasso. Carrick, Essien, and Ballack.
Look, one thing. Cambiasso's got a Champions League, same as Gerrard's only got one.
No, but this is what I'm saying. No one remembers him as an important player. Like Cambiasso wasn't. It's like
we weren't watching them. Let's be real. We weren't watching them.
No, I was watching. I was watching. Definitely. I used to watch flipping Walter Samuel for Real Madrid.
Listen, guys, we need to cut. Still, we need to move. Paul Pogba next up. Paul Nabil Pogba.
He's one of
his name.
He's one of the. He's one of the brothers, isn't it? So
he's world class. World class talent.
I'm a put Pogba on great, man.
The only reason why I can't give Pogba legend because he's not done yet, and legends are for the guys that have done it all or are done now. Pogba for me still got time to go. He's a world class player, man. World class player.
Sharp.
I'm hovering between shouldn't be on this list and great, and I'm a Man United.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be on the list.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
If you're going to be real, he was only pivotal for France in that World Cup. For Man United, he's been below average, and Juventus weren't the main man.
Matuidi saved that midfield. I'm not going to lie to you. Matuidi was a
Matuidi thing again.
I love Pogba, but I can't put him that high up, man. He's an underachiever. I'm going to say shouldn't be on the list.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. Man. And listen, and you know what, John? You know what? Because I know the way you're thinking of it, but I'm just
gonna say I'm putting him great.
This is
he should be doing the most right now. He should be running the league, bro. He's not.
Like this is no
team, bro.
No.
Bro. You had McTominay, Pereira, Bond.
I think he's
He has won 4 Serie A titles and a World Cup and got to a Champions League final.
He's the main man in them Serie A teams.
John,
he wasn't.
John, we have to be fair. Like we said, only one team wins the German league. Really and truly, only one team wins Serie A. If we have to be fair. Now, second thing is this, I'm not trying to hear argument. Like, and this is the thing. I would love to back Pogba. Pogba's one of the guys. This is Pogba's us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this. We can't make the excuse of look at who he's playing with because as soon as Bruno Fernandes came into the team, Pogba was injured. Bruno Fernandes carried that Man United side. And no one was saying, look at the players Bruno Fernandes is playing with. But they use this excuse for Pogba. You can't keep giving the guy excuses. You don't give world-class players excuses. Gerrard was playing with bums. There's a lot of players on these lists that were playing with bums. Fam, I'm putting him should not be on this list, but I think at the end of his career, it's up to him because he can actually be legend. He can actually be a legend if he pulls a sock. He can be a legend.
I think he should be world-class for the reasons of World Cup, won a league of Juventus, and I think he's got a Europa Cup with United, right?
Yeah.
He's got
Are we counting Europa? We can't do that. Jalil, we can't do that.
John counted Europa for Hazard, so I'm just trying to.
No, John, you can't do that. John, Europa.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is I don't think we need to debate anymore. And sorry, people haven't been coming to the comments as much. It's just because we need to get through it, conscious of time. Obviously, smash that like button. Honestly, sorry, I have to keep saying it's like YouTube law. And if you're new, subscribe. But yeah, to be honest, I mean, Jalil said world class. I said great, but we got 2 people who said shouldn't be on this list. So at the end of the day,
no.
That's the decided vote. Gee, I don't know. Try and change their mind, but I don't know.
No, listen. I'm willing to move him up to great because I like him. Pogba's my guy. I think everyone likes him here. I think everyone likes him.
I love him. I'm a big fan of him.
I think everyone is. Like, this is the thing. As I said, Pogba's us. So me talking on Pogba, you know what I'm saying? So I'll move Pogba. I'll move Pogba to great because I don't want to put him on should not be in this list because he's better than Dembele, innit? So it's not fair. It's not fair to have him chilling next to Dembele, innit? Winning the World Cup.
All right, let's make the next two very quick. So Varane.
God forbid.
I think both of them should not be on this list.
Yeah, Varane should not be on this list.
Who's the second one? Who's the second one?
Vidal.
Oh, yeah, shouldn't be on the list.
Yeah, both shouldn't be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Varane, you know.
We're down to the last four. So next up, Patrick Vieira, monster for Arsenal. I think he won 3 Premier League titles, won a World Cup,
Yeah.
won a Euros.
Legend.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's won Champions League. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
That's the only thing he hasn't won, but absolute monster of a footballer. So, yeah, do you know where you putting Vieira, man?
He won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Very pivotal in that game, World Cup, I remember. Very pivotal in the Invincibles.
Yeah.
Done all right, other clubs. Yeah, legend.
Sharp?
Yeah, I agree. I'm stuttering all over the place. I agree 100%.
Okay. And Lambs?
Yeah, I can't disagree, man. Legend.
Cool.
Next
up, Xabi Alonso. Boy, now this one is tricky because I feel like this guy is underrated. Like Xabi Alonso was a baller, baller at Liverpool, and he was then went to Madrid, was key for them as well. Baller. I think he played a part in their first Champions League win in 2014. He started all the games. He missed the final through suspension. He started for Spain in the 2010 World Cup run. I pretty much vividly remember him being the one fly kicked by De Jong.
Yeah.
So he started with Busquets in there because Iniesta was being played off the left wing them times.
Yeah.
With Xavi just in front of them dictating. So, boy, Xabi Alonso has won Champions League. He's won La Ligas. He's won World Cup. He's won Euros. He went to Bayern, won Bundesliga. I don't know, Lambs, where you putting him? He won Champions League at Liverpool as well, just to add as well.
Very, very high tier legend.
Ooh, you almost put him Hall of Fame.
Yeah, high tier legend. Do you know what? And you know what? I'll tell you what nearly made me put him Hall of Fame. He's probably got one of the best retirement pictures ever. That retirement picture's been used by everyone. People getting married.
Lamps, I saw your one when you used that one when you quit FIFA, bro.
No. I had to. No, I'm gonna put him as legend. I wouldn't say Hall of Fame, but he's a higher tier legend. I think he's up there with the other legends.
No, I agree with Lam. I'm a big fan of his. Like, I think it's so beautiful to watch. The guy could fucking ping a pass from anywhere in the pitch and it will touch your foot. Like, it was just unreal to watch. So for me, respectfully, I'm going to keep him in legend. And he's won everything there is to win in football. Like, I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
Jalil?
I was going for shouldn't be on the list. Now I'm challenging.
You couldn't even keep the straight face there. Like he was trying to.
So hard to keep a straight face. Well, everything that Laps and Sharp said, I mean, swayed me from. I didn't think about the accolades. I was gonna go world class, bro. I'll be honest, but with the accolades and everything else, just brought him up for me. If he's won everything there is to win, and Gerrard's there, who's only won Champions League, but you better put him up there, bro.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So let me just read some of the people's comments. There were a lot of comments on Pogba, actually, as no surprise. Lansdale was world class. I've never seen a world class player bench for McTominay and Fred.
Facts.
He was coming back from coronavirus.
That's harsh.
He was coming back from coronavirus. G, come on. Ibrahim saying up soon. That's where Pogba should be. That's what saying should be in hell, bro. So come on, listen. Antonio 9 saying Pogba below Thiago's criminal. Hey. Patrick legend, Vieira legend. So people agreeing with Vieira legend. Yeah. Abdugani saying Alonso world class. Ibrahim saying Hall of Fame. Legend. No better boy saying Hall of Fame. Oh, a couple Hall of Fames.
Xabi Alonso.
Ed saying legend. Otis saying bro, my Madrid boys La Decima. Another Hall of Fame. Ibrahim, I see you in the chat though. You put that bet lines. I see you.
Trying to behave, bro.
Ed saying Madrid, Xabi, Alonso, Modric, and Kroos will defeat Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets.
Eduardo, I don't know about that one.
Stop that.
Slow down. Let's slow down, brother.
Ed, I'm gonna call you after this, man.
That might be a different debate.
Call him.
That might be a different debate. Hey, listen, I don't know if Ed wants to jump in. Hey, you know what, Ed? If you want, you can jump in for the Xavi one. So if you want,
man, please do.
I'll send you the link. Reply on the chat, and I'll send you the link, G.
Please do. I want to hear it.
And Jalil needs to stop trolling like this. He's scaring me. Hey, it's what he does. It's what he does.
My brother old this still.
No bad boy saying, "Oh my God, he has won everything. What more do you want from him, bro? He's not the only one that's won everything." You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? I hate him because he's saying it. Well, yeah.
You know what? Really and truly, his resume is Hall of Fame, though, isn't it? If
we're keeping resume, but
if we're keeping it a buck. And listen, and you know why it's mad? Because he's been pivotal to winning these things as well. So it's not like he's been a passenger. He's been one of the more important players. So this is why I can't argue with anyone saying he's Hall of Fame. I'll just put him as a high tier legend, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just to respond to that no better boy comment, because it's a fair question in terms of how we're doing it. And I've kind of said Hall of Fame is kind of left for the sacred man. There's only like man that are going to be about in 30, 40, 50 years time.
And not even that.
If Alonso's there, then I can't discredit that because, like you said, he's got all the accolades in the game and he was a top player. But for me, I would put him as like a high tier legend or middle class legend.
But John, you know why he's not there? Because we're having that debate. Because when you think of it, we didn't have the debate with Iniesta and Pirlo. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, that the players we put in Hall of Fame, we haven't really had that debate. They've just gone there, and no one can argue against it. So that's why I say high tier legend, 100.
Big up Rash, bro. Hope you're well, my guy. Big up Rash in the building. Saying a legend, bro. That's what happens when you put Hazard in great. No, you'll put Kroos with Keane. Are you mad? Listen, bro, so there's sometimes there's tiers within tiers. So sometimes it's peak. It's peak. Hey, Ed is coming on for Xavi. It's peak.
Yes,
it's peak. It's about to come with the real smoke. It's about to get mad. So let me just send Ed this link real quick.
The fact that you man are trying to debate Xavi, I swear to God, I should log out right now.
I'm
so tempted to log out.
By the way, Sharp, I think everyone here knows Xavi's Hall of Fame. It's just Ed.
Okay.
It's just Ed. Okay. We're just waiting to see what he says.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just waiting to see what Ed says.
Well, yeah.
You nearly gave me a heart attack there. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Nah, Xavi's Hall of Fame. Like,
Ed's my brother. So he might sway me, innit?
Wow.
He's done it before. Hall of Fame. Done it before.
Nah, I said legend all the time for Henry. I'm consistent with it still. So yeah, we'll give Ed a couple seconds. But yeah, man. So people, like I said,
we go to Yaya and come back for Xavi.
Yeah, we'll go to Yaya in the meantime.
Yeah.
This is a different.
Abdullah saying Xavi, the best ever, needs his own category. We'll never see the likes of him again. Greatest midfielder.
Yeah, I agree. Him, you know, Xavi.
You know what? This is a good point from Ibrahim. Oh wait, no, not sorry, not from. Yeah, to be fair, that was a good point as well. But this one from Gap191 saying there's too many men in this legend category. Can we sort this out? A couple men need to get relegated. I'm quite comfortable with the legends that we have there now, but I do see how. I just feel like there's so many elite midfielders peak.
But John, let me say why there's not. You see, in that era, like we're judging from that era. That era, there was loads of legendary midfielders.
Yo, what you man saying?
I just want to hear what you have to say, bro.
Listen. First of all, I can't lie. I'm shocked that Fabregas has made legend still. This can't run. This Fabregas talk, nah, man. Fabregas played underneath Hazard to get a Prem, and he did nothing for Barca, and he never played for Spain. This is embarrassing. The fact that he's next to Scholes, embarrassing.
So what else are you taking out of legend? Shake the room a bit. What else? Yeah, what else are you taking out?
Fabregas and Gerrard and Lampard.
Fabregas, Gerrard, and Lampard.
Okay. Club legends, but they're not football legends.
Dislikes coming.
So what? So, all right. Now, is there anyone you would move up?
That I'll move up.
Yeah, because look at world class and great, and
I'll move. Thiago will go down.
Really?
No, that's it.
I understand that.
That's it.
But what? But Ra, would you? So you would keep Ballack on the same level as Cambiasso?
I won't even have Cambiasso on this list.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I didn't even deep was there.
Everyone's been saying Cambiasso should not be on this list.
No, Cambiasso is dead food, man.
He's not like I don't know how he's somehow. Yeah,
Cambiasso. How did he make this list? No, I wasn't even thinking we were right now.
You know what? Yeah. When I made this list, and I showed it to Ed first, he said, "How the hell is Cambiasso on this list?" So he's being consistent with it. But listen, people, we're on to the last two. Xavi Hernandez, boy, like Iniesta. What more can be said about this man? I think the way he ran a game was unique.
Yeah,
he was actually a good finisher too when he got into position. He was slotty. He could pass, dictate. Boy, but listen, we feel like we know where most of the people are going, but we got Ed here on for a reason. So Ed, where's Xavi going?
For me, he's not better than Modric. He's not better than Scholes.
No way.
No. The thing is, you're saying Xavi ran a game. Xavi never ran a game. Barcelona, all they did was high press and get the fullback against Getafe in that.
Bro?
The guy played with Messi. The guy played in the best team. If you put any of these men on this list of world class,
you know what?
Xavi's position will do a better job.
Should I counteract that? What about for Spain? What about for Spain?
What other country was good? What other country was good?
Who was running the show for Spain?
What other country was good?
On the phone.
Who?
What country was good?
Let's not talk about the competition. Right now, you're moving the goalpost. Don't move the goalpost.
God.
Who else was running it for Spain? It was only Xavi, bro.
It was what? It was Xavi, Iniesta, and who else?
Can I put a point out? I think we all play football here. Do you know how hard it is to play a game of football and to have more than 200 passes in a game? I don't care if they're sideways. You know how difficult that is. You can't do that in the park playing with your friends. This guy's doing that at the most elite level, completing 300 passes per game, dictating, slowing the game down, picking up the tempo. Teams know that he's the main guy and they can't get close to him. Do you know how hard that is, bro? If I play, I'll be happy to come out with 30 passes. This guy's
the main guy. He wasn't the main guy of any team.
In that midfield, that team does not work without Xavi.
Iniesta was way more of a threat.
The team does not work without Xavi. If Xavi's not there, that Barcelona system falls apart.
Well, no way.
On my mom's life, it falls apart. And it goes to show when Xavi retired from Spain, Spain died with him. Spain died with Xavi.
Yeah.
As soon as Xavi retired, Spain died. Do you know how hard it is? Don't play a game of football in the park and try to complete 50 passes or 60 passes. This guy was 300 at elite level. That's ridiculous.
You know what I would say is that It's a great debate that you guys are having, but we just got to big up Ed. Obviously, I see a lot of you guys in the chat kidding him. Listen,
Hold on. I'm
going to put it up because he can take the comments. But first of all,
let me see this. Pull it up, man.
I'm going to read them out just so you can see it.
Let's see, man. Because I don't everything. This guy talks shit. This Hussein, I saw this guy say something crazy. Hold on, I saw this guy say something crazy. I saw this guy say, Hussein, I'll find you. Don't worry.
Still saying throw this brother in the bin.
Xavi's the goal, bro. Wallahi, Xavi's the goal.
Carry on.
You know what?
Edo, this guy's saying you play left back. This is mad.
Hold on, Hussein.
Anyone who knows Ed knows he's not a left back still.
Everyone knows.
Ed's
a baller. I'm saying it. If I'm saying it, you know Ed's a baller.
Fam, you put me in that system, I'll play sick about Xavi.
Whoa.
No midfielder in the world, bro.
Hey, you know what it is, John, yeah? You see with Ed, you know why I love Ed? Because he's consistent. These are the same conversations I'll be having with him.
For years. I've been trying to sway him on Xavi for years. He's never moved, bro.
Listen, you
Ed,
can.
me and you, we're gonna sit down together. When lockdown is over, Ed, I'm gonna link you. I don't care where you live in London or out of London. I'm gonna link you. We're gonna sit down together. We're gonna watch Xavi games, full 90-minute games, not just YouTube highlights.
Sharp. What does Xavi do that Scholes doesn't?
No, listen.
Not to the level. I'm a big fan of Scholes, but there's nobody for me as a midfielder as well. Personally, there's no midfielder that's ever played football that comes higher than that little man that won number 6 for Barcelona.
What?
Ed,
Yo, Jalil.
I'm gonna send you a video of Sharp playing football, yeah, and then you might understand. You might understand where Sharp's coming from.
I love it, bro.
He plays at Xavi his whole game.
I don't. On my life, I don't. I wish I could.
Ed, I'll give you a chance to respond. We got Ed. You knew you were gonna get it. To be fair, no bad boy saying get this new guy out of here. Saying, I reckon this guy doesn't check his shoulders, let alone 50 passes.
I guarantee if I play these man, I'll rip all of them. 100%.
Yeah, you probably would too,
Ed,
sometimes people, when they disagree with you, think that they think that automatically makes you a dead baller when they probably can't even play themselves. But that's life. That's life, isn't it? But people, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
Listen,
hey,
I wish. Listen.
I love this one. This guy will play like Ken Huddleston.
Huddleston was a baller.
That's a comment still.
You know what? Huddleston was better than Cambiasso.
Whoa. Listen, guys. Because of time, and there's a lot of people in here, so I want them to have some kind of evening. It's a Tuesday evening. People might have work tomorrow and whatever. So Ed, where are you putting Xavi?
I'll put him legend if you drop Fabregas, Gerrard, and Lampard.
Oh my!
That's not happening. Lamps, where you putting Xavi?
Come on, man. Come on.
Fame. Sharp, I know where you are, bro.
Yeah.
I know where you are, bro. You ain't gonna have a separate discussion afterwards, isn't it? And Jalil, I know where you are as well, innit?
Together.
Yeah. We'll invite you to our house, bro. We'll have a meal.
We'll do it and we'll analyze it properly.
Ed, you know what you need to watch? You need to watch
the TV.
Ed, you need to watch players actually trying to press Xavi and see.
It's impossible.
Wait, Lamps. You know. Wait, Lamps? How are you talking about football? How are you talking You didn't want to. You didn't want to rate. You put Carrick great. You probably put Henderson world class. You mad bum. You're crazy. Listen, I understand football. I'm telling you, Xavi was in the perfect system. He's a baller.
Nah.
Everyone knows he's a baller. Hall of Fame. That's. Listen, Iniesta, Pirlo, these men are untouchable. Xavi's not untouchable.
Hey, please, whenever you're free, let me know. I swear to God, we're
gonna do it. Listen,
I'll even invite you to my house, bro. You can more than welcome to come to my house. We'll sit down and we're gonna watch 90-minute games together. Let me know when you're free. I'll invite you to my house. Just let me know when you're free.
Wait, Sharp, you think Iniesta's Xavi's better than Iniesta?
Xavi is the greatest centre midfield player to ever play football, bro. The greatest. Nobody comes close to him, and I believe that wholeheartedly. With every inch of my heart, I believe that.
We got Ibrahim saying Xavi has played with world-class players. Iniesta, Xavi, Alves, Messi, Busquets. Who was he in 2006? He was getting schooled by Scholes, schooled by Zidane.
Go home, Thriller. Just log off, please. Don't upset me right now.
Yo, listen, people. Overall, Ed came on. He tried. He's been roasted in the chat. You guys have had some great comments for him still. He's been here to take it. So listen, and yeah, and Xavi goes Hall of Fame. And last but not least, Yaya Toure.
Yes, my guy.
Won everything at Man City except the Champions League. Has won an African Cup of Nations. Won everything at Barcelona as well. Oh, so he did win the Champions League at Barcelona. Even playing centre back in the final. I think we played centre back in the final because Busquets, that was his first game in DM.
Busquets was a little bit before that.
What's that?
Busquets was playing a little bit before that. They told Yaya it was a Busquets. Let's just be real.
Okay. Cool. So Yaya, we know everything about him. A powerhouse through the middle, but his technique gets underrated. Could shoot right, left foot, do any type of ping. Unbelievable player. So, guys, let's make sure we do Yaya Toure some respect. So, Lams, where you putting Yaya, man?
My African brother, West African brother, definitely a legend. Definitely.
Legend. Sharp? Sharp frozen.
I think Sharp's frozen.
Okay, Sharp's frozen for the minute. So, Jalil, what are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's stopping him from being higher is Champions League. He didn't actually... Well, that's a lie. He won it, innit?
He won it for Barca, yeah.
Yeah, for Barca, yeah. He played one for Barca, playing centre-back in the final.
Yeah, but he didn't play in centre mid. We kind of got to judge him in his prime centre mid, so I'm not mad at legend.
Legend. Sharp, where you putting Yaya, man?
For everything that this guy came and done in the Premier League, for him to just be running through, man, like he was playing year 11 against year 7.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was a baby to him in the Premier League for 4 or 5 years, respectfully. So, for me, that guy's a legend, man.
Yeah, and Ed?
Yeah, legend, definitely. Legend.
I'm surprised, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we were thinking about Hall of Fame, you know?
Do you think there's a case for Hall of Fame, though?
Yeah, there is.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm fed up, man. Scholes has been brought down, and now we got talks of Yaya going Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Yaya stays where he is in legend.
Listen, don't blame me. The Scholes is all in the chat. Everyone watching.
I don't know how can
Ed, you told me personally you didn't grow up watching Scholes. We had this conversation.
That was Ben. Ben.
You told me this. On our brother's birthday, you told me this. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that. One thing I will say is this, innit? Obviously, Yaya Toure, I think we could all see who the better player was. On the pitch, you can't say Scholes was better than Yaya Toure. You might say Scholes has achieved more, but as a player,
different players.
I hear you, but nah, man, they were both box to boxes, man. Nah,
Yaya Toure is the best thing to come out of Africa.
Yes,
he's an African.
Him and Eto.
Centre mid. I mean. So, having said that, I think I'm going to change. I've lost, but just out of what I'm saying, I think I'm going to go for Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm going to put Yaya Hall of Fame because somehow Scholes ended up.
God,
Scholes ended up.
Hall of Fame, man.
Scholes should be Hall of Fame. 100% in my eyes. But I lost.
I think he's Hall of Fame. Innit?
Listen, I'm on my.
But Yaya's not Hall of Fame. I'm sorry.
John, John, I'm on my Dr. Umar Johnson here. He's Hall of Fame. Because Scholes somehow ended up. Listen, Scholes could have been next to Pirlo. Imagine that. Imagine Pirlo clicking on this link.
Scholes has won anything though.
Imagine Pirlo clicking on this link and saying, "Who the hell is that next to me?" Imagine that.
What about him? Let's slow down, brother. Let's slow down. Let's just slow it down a bit.
No. But you know what? I've seen Pep Guardiola say positive things about Nathan Redmond, so I think he gets that.
Listen, listen.
I'm telling you, this
gets that.
This Scholes hatred is literally because he played for United. That is the only
100%.
reason.
100%.
Are you right? You know what? I always remember. This would always make me laugh. Right? There was a game where Pirlo took England to the cleaners. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then. Yeah, in the World Cup, and then afterwards, they were doing like, you know how they do like the analysis, right?
Yeah, analysis, yeah.
And so they were like Jamie Redknapp and them. Look, they were like, the problem is we didn't have a Pirlo. Our Pirlo was injured. Guess who their Pirlo was that they were referring to? Jack Wilshere. English commentators.
They're on crack. They're on crack, bro. That's crazy.
Jack Wilshere.
They're smoking.
Guardiola's the same one that came out and said, "Oh yeah, Jack Wilshere's a good player. There's like 100 of him in La Liga."
Yeah, 100%.
Wilshere was a baller though, but yeah.
No, he should not be in the discussion. Let's just move on from him.
Yeah.
Yaya's legend. Yaya's a legend.
Put him legend.
Yaya legend. Listen, before I read out the final list, I'm gonna just come to your comments. Appreciate everybody in here. Let me see your comments. I appreciate how you guys are not slandering Ed anymore. You were hitting him there with the good jabs, but he stayed up still, just about.
I didn't even feel a jab, G.
Jeez.
Yes, Ed don't care about this shit, bro. You know what it's like.
He don't. This is Ed.
What no one says still. But yeah, like I said, don't worry, people. Ed Sharp, they're gonna have that sit down afterwards. They're gonna have that discussion. They're gonna watch videos. They're gonna analyze. It's gonna happen.
Ed, please come on.
Yeah, legend.
West Side, I read that.
Ibrahim saying Pirlo is the godfather to Xavi, done everything he has.
Don't read his comments.
Pirlo's too fake.
From Rash.
Yes, Rash, my guy.
Hossein saying no legend final. No Better Boy said man said Ini, but not Xavi. Therefore, watch it futsal. Jeez.
What is that? What? Who's better? Iniesta? Wait, who's better? Iniesta or Xavi?
You talking about?
I saw Matt.
The panel.
I saw Matic.
John.
Yeah.
This is the guy. Yeah.
He's talking about Yaya, but that's
no. He's talking about one game. That was one game where he pocketed him. I remember that.
I hate you, Sean.
That's the guy that said Huddlestone. Yeah.
It's a big up Sean. Who's better than him from Africa? That's a great question. That's another debate.
Salah?
I've never seen the Scholes do a through ball, just pings to Valencia down the right. Right, that's a bit mad.
Stop reading this guy's comments, so he's a hater.
Ibra saying this lamp guy got feelings towards Scholes and the world bleating Liverpool fans.
Ibra.
Yeah, man. People, the final list is should not be on this list. We got Moussa Dembele, Sebastian Veron, and Arturo Vidal in great. We've got Michael Ballack, Esteban Cambiasso, Michael Carrick, Michael Essien, and Paul Lebil Pogba. World class, we've got Bastian Schweinsteiger, Deco, Roy Keane, Thiago Alcantara. Legend, we've got Modric, Cesc Fabregas, Paul Scholes, Stevie G, kroos, Lampard, Seedorf, Vieira, Xabi Alonso, and Yaya Toure. And in Hall of Fame, Iniesta, Pirlo, and Xavi Hernandez. And to be fair, it's not a bad list. It's not a bad list.
Not a bad list.
Nothing.
Can we be fair? Can we be fair? You know what? Yeah, this list is actually really good. But I think if we do the right thing and move Cambiasso down, the list is perfect.
Hey, do you know Cambiasso down?
1-2.
Huh? All right. Wait, so should
go down
Cambiasso down or staying?
Cambiasso down.
I think he's moving down, man.
If Cambiasso goes down, Gerrard has to go down as well.
No, that's the
we can't do that, man. Gerrard's actually yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, the little kid giving me a heart attack, man.
And listen,
Hey.
let's
Guys.
take Cambiasso down then, because I think I'm outvoted.
DJ saying Xavi better than every player in that list put together. The Avengers can't stop. Jeez, raw. You know more. All right, so Cambiasso's going down, yeah?
Xavi love is interesting still.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
Ed,
When you're ready, bro, I'm going to invite you to my house. Wallah, I'm dead serious, bro.
yeah, and before you even do that, Sharp, after this, Ed, me and you will watch Xavi together, innit?
No, go
Full
on my head.
games. Not YouTube highlights, full games, please.
Yeah, full games. Wait.
All right, listen, people.
You got, sorry. This doesn't sit well with me. Fabregas should not be on the level of Scholes. I'm sorry. That's not sitting well with me. Or Modric, that's not sitting well with me.
I'm saying this. Pull Scholes Hall of Fame. Let's end it here and let's go home.
I'm with that. Happily.
Same.
I'm so happy with that. I'll go to Super Happy Man tonight. Who's coming in? No.
Wait, hold on. But Ed wasn't on the panel originally, so he can't. You know what, Ed?
All right, move Fabregas down then.
I don't think the people are saying that. Listen, we can debate this afterwards. People, this is our final list.
Let me take a pic.
Everyone who's tuned in, much love to you. Almost 3 hours. It's been a great show. I'm not gonna lie. I've personally loved it. Sharp, you've brilliant on your first time on, bro. Definitely gonna have you back. Definitely gonna sort out the thing with Ed, and definitely gonna have you kick ball with us one time, G. Because
I'm ready whenever. Yeah, shout me.
100%. And obviously, Lamps, superb again. You done your thing. The Gerrard one was inspirational. Ed, you came on for a bit, talking smoke, talking crud.
Guys,
there was no smoke, man. It was just
listen. As I said, like I can't wait. My studio is nearly complete. I want you guys there. Like you guys need to film something there. Like, yeah, we need to get this show the best audio, the best everything. I'm endorsing it 100%. Everyone should tune in all the time. This is the best football show out there. It's always a pleasure being with the guys talking football. Sharp, love the opinions today. Love the back and forth. Jalil, my guy, always, every week, I'm tuning in.
Come on.
Solid show, man. This is my show still.
And I appreciate that, man. And it's even hard to add anything. Obviously, you mentioned that Jalil, realest guy from day one on the show, been doing his thing. Everyone knows Jalil's known for his punchlines, his faces, his opinions.
Yeah.
For United.
Hey, Jalil, boss one time.
But listen, people, that's it from us. On your way out, please do smash that like button. I want to see us on over 20. If not, I'll be a bit disappointed. I won't lie. If you're new, do subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be persuaded, check some other videos. If not, do subscribe to us, support us. Check out our Instagram. So yeah, appreciate all the love, people. It's been a mad blessing to have all you on. And the last comment, I mean, we got a great show from Rash. Big up Rash.
Yes, Rash.
All this thing, best show on YouTube. But listen, let's end it with this one from Sean. Big up Sean. Change his name from Pirlo to Tom Haverstone.
I just clocked his name with Carlo now, actually.
Yeah. I said Matic. The Matic done.
Yeah. Listen, people were out. Smash the like, subscribe. Peace out, love. Love, people, love.